Welcome to Theater of Mind. We're playing some Dungeons & Dragons in my Vice and Virtue world of Silesia. This is session number 28, episode 8. If you like the campaign setting, check out the world anvil that I put together. All the wiki stuff is there, should be appropriately tuned in. And if you like playing, if you want to play in this world, you can pay me a little bit of money and get access to all this work I've done and also play in this world. If you like the music, subscribe to our music channel. Kyle's been putting up a lot of awesome music. Check it out. Thank you, Kyle.
A song a day at this point.
Nice.
Kyle and the Robots.
Yeah.
Name of the band.
Leave a comment. Let us know how we're doing. Like, subscribe, wherever you are watching this. And lastly, a quick disclaimer. This is an adult-featured horror campaign. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Now we're going to train this up a little bit, because I've been doing this wrong. So prepare yourself, players and viewers, for this week's episode of Vice and Virtue. Welcome back. So you are in the city of Alderland. It's getting on towards evening. You can get the smell of the city, right? And for those of you who are more used to the wild, and even like Dunwell, this is a huge town. It's got all the smells of city. So you smell the people and the sweat and the dead cat in the alleyway nearby and all those kind of stuff. You just got done talking to Ulrich Van Holt. You're just outside of the College of Alchemy and Natural Philosophy. You're in the Royals District, right next to the Jarl's Castile. You have to kind of cross town a little bit to get to where you were saying you wanted to go. Which one was that you wanted to go to? I forget.
Were we just gonna go to the
Golden Goblet?
We are going to the Golden Goblet. Okay. No. We walk to the Silver Harpin.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where you wanted to go.
We walk past a statue of the Angel Sybil on the way over there, plus another statue of a man.
Right, Silver Harpin, that's right.
Silver Harpin, yes, that's
So
right.
the Silver Harpin's known for its lively atmosphere, its traditional Galorian music and hearty cuisine. It's well maintained. It's a 3-story building at the heart of Alderland. Its exterior is constructed of dark timber and stone. Large, colored glass windows on one side, and the other sides are all kind of shuttered. A beautifully crafted sign depicting a silver harp hangs above the entrance. Inside, there's a sense of warmth as you enter in. It greets you with the smells of the wine and the music playing gently on a kind of traditional Galorian harp. Sorry, actually, this would be from the Free Republics. Actually, that's what you would hear. You see polished wooden tables, plush chairs arranged throughout the room. It's a very cozy spot. What do you do?
Well, you guys go grab a table, and I'm gonna go to the bar and get us some drinks.
There are open tables around?
Yeah, you easily find one and get sat down. You're all circling on one big circular table.
I walk to the bar.
All right, so go ahead.
I'm gonna sit at the table with my facing the door.
Okay. Wow, this microphone is starting to really get in my head a little bit. All right, so you see a bartender, burly man, kind of jovial-looking, kind of ruddy cheeks, big bushy beard, rotund belly. What can I help you with?
Hi, sir. Gosh, what a fine establishment you have here.
Hi, we try. Mira runs a tight ship.
Yeah, this is our first time here. What do you have for drink? What are you known for?
Wine for the most part, but we have all kinds. We have ale and beer and food. What kind of food do you need?
Well, what kind of food do you...
Well, we serve food from the Free Republics. That's what we're known for, our Free Republican cuisine.
Oh, great. Do you have kind of a...
Imported seafood, for example.
Imported seafood? Well, that sounds kind of expensive. Is it expensive, or by imported do you mean just from the...
You're in the Royals District. No, you can't get seafood here. It's all freshwater food, but this is from the sea.
Right.
The Free Republics is Ophelia.
Oh, I knew that.
That's where you
I noticed because
That's where you're from.
dressed.
Yes. Oh, yes. Well, how much would that cost, sir? I'm curious.
A few gold. Just depending on feeding everybody or just yourself.
No, I was thinking we might all pick from it as we
How about an oyster? Oyster? What word am I using? Oyster. Yeah, oyster platter.
Didn't you said it right the first
I know,
time?
but I was like, came on my tongue, and I was like, that's not right. Oysters.
Oh my gosh, I haven't had oysters in a while. Tastes like home. Sure, let's do an oyster platter, a pitcher of ale, and also maybe a bottle of wine.
All right, let's round it all. Do you need rooms as well? You be staying here tonight?
Let me come back and double check on that real quick.
Excellent. And
Yes.
he puts in your order. Let's put in 6 gold for the whole thing.
Well, I'll cover this one and just don't tell my friends.
It brings it out. It's like this, after you get a bunch of drinks out on their tables, and you're all set.
So I don't know why we're even here, because we have perfectly good flip on the ship.
We don't want to let it all go to waste, though, right?
No, you can just get it at any port. Any port will have the ingredients.
Yeah, but you got to diversify a little bit, right? Like, you don't want to...
Isn't it nice to also just be on the land sometimes, though, Ash?
You guys can just... sure.
I think he feels more queasy with his land legs.
Just kind of tip it back and then just the shell in your hand.
You take this little knife and you swirl it around,
Squirrel it around.
and then you slurp it.
Okay.
Sometimes you
Like
get
this.
some...
No. You gotta get your lips out. There you go.
It's
Thank you.
snotty and very consistency of something like that.
Yeah, it's like okra.
Are these cold or are they like?
Oh, they're steamed hot.
Oh, they're steamed hot.
yeah.
That's good.
Oh, they're hot. Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
Sounds
Well,
good.
here we've got some cups, and let's enjoy for a moment.
Well, I suppose while we're enjoying ourselves, we should be thinking about what are we doing next?
Oh, let's all have a round of drinks first, and then we'll talk business, Marcus. Gosh, can you loosen up a little bit?
No.
Well, just wait till they go investigate, research the brothel area, then they'll loosen up. There you go.
Yes. Hit me. Clinky. Clink.
Hey, excuse me. Nice to meet each other.
I hear you.
Stranger in the bar.
Did I get everyone?
Eldon. Well done.
Hey!
To Alden.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey! So, do you fight?
I've fought.
You look like it.
I've done some wrestling back in the Free Republics.
If you want to make some coin, talk to me later.
Oh.
Seriously, my Eldon.
I mean, I guess this place is
Talk to us now.
Alien, right?
Tell us about it.
Well, I mean, you can go spend some time if you got the inclination and the discretion down at the docksides. Earn a little bit of cash.
Convenient. That's where we're gonna sleep.
It's so funny.
I mean,
They call it the Dark Crucible.
the Dark Crucible, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of secret.
Do you
But
got
you
like
seem like trustworthy folks.
do you got like an address? An address for me to go to? Or
Yeah,
am
I
I just
can-
supposed to wander around looking for this?
I can mark it down for you. Yeah.
Okay.
You go to, what is it, legal?
Yeah, it's not legal.
We spice?
Spine?
Right?
Spine?
There's drugs.
The Dark.
Remember last time we found a guy that had drugs?
Wait,
that
Spice
was
from
pretty
like
awesome.
Dune?
Let's do
What's
it.
different?
Spice like that heroin we had.
Oh, the poppy stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
From Zamora. Yeah.
Anyways, I'll let you do it. I just got brought in, so I thought I would.
What's the stakes on fighting? Is it like to the
show
death?
up?
Is it fighting? Like, is it wrestling? Is it sword fighting?
It could
What-
be,
what is
yeah,
it?
it could be weapons, it could be non-weapons, it could be wrestling.
It's
Obviously,
for
the ones that
entertainment?
make the most money is the ones with most risk. Yeah, but
Probably nude.
usually one-on-one, but they do good combat.
Yeah.
I think you're the only one that got excited by
That's
that,
a whole
Ash.
thing. Just needing to freestyle.
Isn't that what you
this.
Athelians are into? Like nude wrestling? I mean, that's
He's
not
Projecting?
Athelian.
yeah, but he's the same thing.
I did study wrestling in Athelia.
No,
Though.
there's Greco-Roman.
And were you
wrestling
nude?
and-
Was I nude?
But you were wearing a breechcloth most of the time.
Yeah.
You were nude.
Basically.
don't
The
know,
only way we find out
Your
things about
Johnsons
Ash
ever touch?
is when he's
No,
projecting.
there's cloth between you.
Be honest right now.
There's cloth between you. Yeah.
Inside check.
Inside
And if it ever did, we would never talk about it.
You roll through. Inside check. Did you lie? Nope. Cock.
Cocked.
Oh, forward.
10.
Double cock.
Double cocked.
Marcus never lies.
Seems truthful.
Oh man, I'm so excited.
Yeah, no, I'm down to come down, Eldon.
Yeah, sounds fun. A lot
Yeah,
more fun
so
than this
and
fancy ass place.
he writes down on a
Dark Crucible.
I mean,
On
there
a
might be places for
piece
you
of
to do some
paper.
fencing.
It looks to be near
yeah,
the
I'll
Fishmonger's
bet
Market and Fool's Folly, and it says you go to the room marked with the black sword, and it kind of shows like a little glyph, and ask for Eldon.
What was it? The what market in Fool's Alley?
Fishmonger's Market and Fool's Folly.
Fool's Folly is a well-known like dive bar.
Okay.
That sounds like a good.
What kind of things would you have in this town for someone who looks like me?
She's not a prostitute.
To make money? Oh, okay. All right, well, I didn't assume so.
She's not very wise of the world. She can tell fortunes, and I mean that with
Very
all love and
wise.
respect.
Just don't tell the Vandervolk while you're here. They don't like the competition.
The who?
The Vandervolk.
Like wandering people.
steal babies and eat dogs and cats. Remember?
Yeah, they like wander around. A lot of people are very
One of them
skeptical of
kind
them.
of looked manly, but you said she was still a woman, right? Okay.
Oh
that's-
yes.
Big old
Those
chin line.
guys.
That's right.
That was a gross looking human.
That's not kind, Ash.
It's not my fault their people
They're
look
in
weird.
town.
No, their camp is outside of town.
Oh.
Yeah, but they're coming into town each day and plying their trade.
Stealing babies.
That's what some people say.
Yeah.
Is that their entire trade?
Nah, probably not.
Baby
That's
trade.
just what stupid people say when they're ignorant and they hate outsiders. You know?
Is there, from when I'm looking around here, this establishment, is it pretty busy at the moment? Are there
Yeah,
music
so they've picked
playing?
up,
Is the stage empty?
There's a nice harp playing right now. You see a young woman up at the harp, who's kind of blonde hair and very like high cheekbones. She's playing the harp currently, and there's like just a series of what you would guess would be like merchants, like Eldon, who are just kind of around talking to folks. Yeah. Usually paired off.
Anyone look quiet and observant, like they're taking a reach of the room, or whatchamacallit?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Whoa! I never roll that high. 21.
Nope.
They rolled higher.
You don't know that.
Well, doesn't seem. I mean, it seems pretty PG in here, huh?
Yeah, it's super boring. We should go somewhere else. How much were these drinks?
Don't worry about it. I took care of it.
Okay, great. There are a lot.
You gotta spoil yourself.
Ash.
What?
You gotta spoil yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Can't be all flip all the time.
I can get gallons of flip for this and get proper tuned up.
Maybe this can start a new flip starter. If it's like sourdough or something. Save a little bit of it.
This is what I meant about not wise with the world. Very sweet. Very sweet.
A flip starter kit.
Young Missy, all I want to be able to do is not see, not taste,
That's so sad.
and just get fucked up.
Maybe we should discuss our plans for tomorrow before we reach that point then?
Why so businessy? What have you been doing?
right,
Being boring?
Business.
Do tell.
Let's just have a little more. Well,
Yeah,
we've
geez.
got some more drink here. All right. Here's to surviving the battle with the Eifernach. Yay! Good job, everybody. There we go. Get those spirits
I
up.
almost
died.
It is kind of weird that they attacked
You
the
think
ship.
I
Like
almost
what?
die, Ash.
Like what were they hoping
How do
to
you know?
achieve?
You
Oh, it was all
showed
of the
me.
blood. Oh yeah.
You
yeah.
were like
That went
bleeding
bad.
out.
That went bad.
Gosh. Actually, that's a really good point. I mean, we bumped into, well, Ulrich, right? Mr. Van Hold? Mm-hmm. I mean, that was one college, but I wonder if there's any other colleges. I wonder if there's more I can learn. I just feel so incompetent sometimes in these battles. Useless.
Yeah.
I don't know, whenever you summon up those, all those daggers for me to just blend people through, I think that seems pretty useful.
That was pretty good. We make a good team, I guess, yeah.
At what point am I gonna get used to the fact that people can summon daggers to be blended?
Never.
Yeah,
It probably just gets crazier from here, right?
Because you probably you probably wouldn't see it very often when she's not around.
I don't know. How many people can do this magic? You guys, when the book was moving through and people started to be able to do magic with the solstice. Like, is it spreading?
It kind of seems.
Can I do magic now?
I feel like it's weirder to see people not
You want to
using
hold
magic.
the codex?
Hey, I've just learned to grow and double my height.
Yeah, I just learned how to be a giant human. That's not magic.
Yeah.
I feel like we're the only one. No, you could. Shit, I'm literally surrounded.
All right,
all
you are,
magical.
you are the only normie.
Your life could be so much more efficient,
Yeah.
even just if you had a broom working for you. Off of magic.
Ash, let's be clear.
What?
You could summon a little broom for the ship.
Yeah.
Summon a bird.
Yeah.
That would be.
Or I could just have a sailor sweep.
But wouldn't it just be better to have a non-person do it? Just, they don't need. It'll take their jobs, sure, but.
Nature can empower you to do a lot of things.
And Ash, I mean, you kind of have your own kind of real world life magic about you. I mean, the way that you move, your stealth, your speed.
Do have a magic cloak.
Yeah.
And you're so evasive. I mean, yeah, you got hit a lot, but most people should have died, Ash, and yet time and time again we go through these battles and you have the uncanny ability to survive while dealing incredible damage to our opponents. I find that pretty supernatural.
Well, thank you. But no, it's not supernatural. It's luck.
Luck is its own kind of magic, Ash.
Just some
as long
people
as-
are lucky, some people aren't.
Just as long as you don't hurt your back next time.
Oh, like that second fight with the I fear knocked. I hurt my back then too.
Yeah, way back
God,
when,
those
when
are-
we first met
That
each
feels
other.
like a long time ago.
That feels like years.
Forever ago.
Feels like
That was a long time.
forever.
Well,
20 episodes.
tell you what if you and I go and we
Learn
can
magic.
Well, I was gonna say, not to bring business back in here, but we can maybe mix business with pleasure. Why don't we go scout out these brothels for this Luxaria thing?
Some men don't have to pay for it. So
I'm not.
I'll teach you. I'll teach you.
I don't either.
You didn't have a mentor in the ways of women. You teach me how to use that shield. I'll teach you how to use your spear. He says, clearly joking. Clearly joking.
Insight.
Clearly joking.
Is it?
He gets it. He gets it.
It definitely is.
Just half cocked.
Well, I mean, that kind of. I would feel a lot better about these guys going off to that area if you went with them, Ash. Honestly, that might not
What
be a
are
bad
what?
idea.
Oh, brothels?
Yeah. I mean, we got to figure out this this whole cult
Luxaria
thing, this
thing,
Luxaria thing.
And that's not a bad idea. I mean, they'd be aware of that kind of competition, right?
Does the Luxaria focus on? Because I mean, women of different ranks, right? Like your average prostitute isn't a woman of noble, right? She's not a person of money. You were mentioning that this is like kids you grew up with talking about this thing. I mean, is it something that
I think it'd be like
poor women would be?
I'm thinking like
intrigued?
high class courtesans, probably.
And I mean, they specifically stated in the research that we did at the Spire that there seems to be some kind of correlation to like sex parties among the powerful, rich, and famous.
That sounds expensive.
We got to meet a courtesan, probably.
How much does that cost?
I don't know. We have to
I
find
thought
out.
you just said you could get them without paying.
He did
Well,
say
that high
Allison.
rent. I'm used to women who like the smell of fish and sailors' rough skin. Not, well, actually, they might be
Even
into that
rich
too.
women have kinks.
It's true. I'm good with knots. Good with knots.
Well,
And hold my breath for a very long time.
How would that help?
I'll explain it to you.
well, I mean,
Well, and also I feel like we gotta make up for the last time that Vass was in a brothel. It didn't turn out very well.
Yeah, I don't want to go to another one.
didn't sound like a very pleasant experience.
Sounds like you lost a lot of fluid.
She sucked me dry.
Who would have thought your prostitute was a vampire?
That's right. Vampire.
Around what time of day is it at this point?
It's getting on towards the evening. It's dinner time.
Okay, I mean, we do have to head to the Golden Goblet pretty soon to
what
be
is
back
that?
up.
We're meeting the
Ulrich
alchemist guy.
Van Holt.
And what is the Golden Goblet?
Well, some of us are meeting him.
it's-
Some of us are gonna go back and check out
Fancy
his
restaurant.
Yeah, but do we want to get caught? That's what I'm thinking.
Place. We're not gonna get caught. I have distractions in place.
She is
Did
very
you
good
plant
at
a magic bean I've heard about?
that. Maybe not that route.
Well, what?
I mean,
That was part of the agreement.
That was part of the agreement.
okay. Can we just do it somewhere far from like where we're gonna be mainly congregating?
Oh, you guys won't be associated until you
Okay.
want to be when it turns into something
I just
awesome.
want to make sure that my face isn't plastered across some huge statue or a giant version of me in a whimsy body form.
How do we want to do this? Like, who's breaking into the alchemy school? And
I forgot.
who's
That's the
staying
place
back?
that might have gunpowder, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he was seeing
You were so excited.
Because
Well, sorry, I don't know what alchemy is, but I know what gunpowder is, and yeah, I'm down.
I feel like
Okay.
you three are really good at that. I could.
Oh, yeah.
I could maybe. I'm okay at it.
I can distract.
with Lyra's help, it might be useful to have me there. Probably more useful to have me there than here.
Yeah.
Maybe you two handle the.
I mean,
goblet?
I can distract Van Holt, and I can also let you know when he's on the move and where we're going when. So that would be helpful to be on that side of it.
What is the goal of breaking into here? I don't want us getting into trouble when we're trying to fix things. In a town or in a city this big, us in trouble would be really bad.
Gunpowder.
Remind me.
Is that it?
Did we had more of a goal, right? Didn't we?
We don't
Just
know.
gunpowder.
I
Was
think
that
it was
it?
just gunpowder.
That's my goal.
No, there's something about this place that seems like we don't know everything. Like, why is it
A
stinky?
little fishy.
There's so much in there that we need to know. I feel like it's connected to the tower. And he just
Why do you
didn't.
think it's connected to the tower?
I just have this feeling that the way that he was talking, there was hidden secrets in there,
Well, yeah.
and we need to go.
That's just mischievousness. Look at her face. What's going on with her eyebrows? Why is she doing that? They're pulsating and waving like the ocean.
Jin's just making them like glow.
Jin controls my eyebrows.
I actually agree. I would really like to secure more gunpowder for our cannon. That is a big thing, but at the same time, I don't want to burn a bridge.
Might be a thing for us to think about in the future. Like,
Or maybe towards the end of our trip.
Maybe we could get this guy drunk and get him to tell us. Maybe one of you could sleep with him, get him to pillow talk. Unless he's, or one of us. I don't know which way you guys bat. If you-
Maybe
of us
he
would
goes to
but
it's
the.
not me.
Do you think he would be at one of the sex parties? That he needs somebody to go with him and
He is in a
accompany
power
him?
of position, or position of power.
I guess we could learn.
He could be a power position too. Could be a top, could be a bottom, could be a power bottom. We don't know. I don't assume.
My
So-
perceptions as bottom.
My damn sitter.
You do have good perception.
Her insight just
Inside.
like nailed it.
Inside.
Well,
Well, so
No, let's just
Well, the one thing
entertain
that
him,
we did
talk to
have
him.
is we drew him out of there for this meeting. So
Yeah, because we don't
I
have
guess
to
we
do
can
we
do it
can
again.
just learn more, get him more information out of him, see if there's even the hint of.
I say get him drunk, get him to talk, Find out if there's gunpowder.
Well,
And
maybe this is.
sex cult
Or sex hole.
stuff.
Well, and maybe this is. Maybe not all of us need to be here for this meeting. He seemed more interested in you guys. It seemed like. Maybe.
Sirens? You down?
And then maybe we go off and do other searching.
You find the sex cult directly.
It's a competition. Who finds the sex cult first, the boys or the girls?
Deal.
All right.
Montage.
Sex cult montage.
All right.
Well, so this is information gathering. Now that's what we're doing, right? That's the whole point. We're gonna see if there's any. We'll try to see if there's any hints of gunpowder that he's brewing up in the college. We'll also see if he's someone who brushes shoulders with the rich and famous and powerful.
That'd be useful.
In which case, would he happen to know, if he's not involved personally, of a strong contact that we might arrange an introduction with at tomorrow evening at a different dinner party if we show ourselves to be so charming and irresistible. I mean, it's.
That's more your forte, though.
But
Well, I'll be your wing woman, but that's you.
Stand there and look pretty.
I'm down for the challenge,
You've got
and
it.
I know you're with me, right, Lyra?
I can
Yes?
distract if anything goes awry,
Okay.
so you can get back on track.
Well, this is a good combo. I feel like. I think you guys
go to
complement
Fight
each
Club.
other. We complement each other.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
You
Nothing
two are
ever-
trouble.
And
Nothing
then
ever
they
goes
are
wrong when you and I
I'll
do
go with
something.
him.
All right.
Well, this time we got the old man watching us.
So to be clear,
No, we're gonna-
it's a
we're gonna corrupt
competition.
him.
Who can find out the juiciest bit of information that's going to help us in all of our joint collective goals?
And I do think one of the best things is if we can get some sort of in with nobility, that's probably one of the easiest tracks for us to figure out what's going on.
yeah, agreed.
Go.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
All right, finish our drinks. Here we
Clinky,
go.
kinky. Sex cult on 3.
Sex
1, 2, 3.
Sex call.
Wait, who are you?
I can't wait to bet on you.
Sexist.
Sexism.
That's strong.
All right, who wants to go first in their
It's okay.
split the
boss.
party adventure, boys versus girls competition?
You know you love this. And
I don't
we're
mind.
not
You
expecting
know what?
this.
DMs freak out about swim parties. It never bothers me too much.
Really?
As long as you guys help me keep track, you know. I mean,
Oh
like.
yeah. Are you kidding
I think
me?
when it's for a show, it's a little bit more interesting. Though,
Yeah,
too, like-
exactly.
Let's,
So as a DM, you're always worried about like, oh, gotta make sure everybody's in. But when it's a show, it's like,
We'll be all right.
yeah.
All right. So, boys first.
boys
Or ladies
first.
first.
We're going to look for the Fight Club.
Well, is that what we want to do first?
Yeah. Fight Club.
Fight Club.
Fight Club.
I mean, that is kind of like that's kind of like the only lead we have right now, or brothers. You guys mentioned.
Yeah, I prefer.
I vote Fight Club.
But the Fight Club probably leads to brothels.
100%. You fight, then you fuck. Everybody knows this. What?
That's how vampire
I'm
gets
not
you.
here. I'm
Bill.
not here. Sorry.
That's
Shut
how,
up, woman.
Stranger? Rude?
All right. So to get there, you have to cut by the Aetern Temple, which is the temple to Azrael. It's enormous compared to the other temples that you've seen so far. Majestic, grand columns, and it's got a very Calum-like look to it. You cut by a place called Navigation by Marion. As you move through kind of that middle class district into the dock wards. You get to the.
Navigation by Marion. What's that? What does it look like?
It just looks like a very modest kind of house, but you see it's got a compass on the sign. Actually.
yeah, that's definitely an Ash thing.
As you go further in, you get to the fishmonger's market, which is not far from the shipyards themselves, which is where a lot of ships are actually created or built here. A lot of river ships are built here at Alderland from there. The fishmonger's market, of course, you get like the smell, even as it's like a lot of those people are picking up for the day and kind of done of selling their last fish. It is ripe. Not far away as you cross over, you kind of looking around for this sign. Make a perception check to try to see if you can find it, or investigation, one of the other.
Oh man, we should have taken one of the girls with us.
Too late.
We got this.
Both of them are so good at perceiving things.
We're going to get lost. Investigation or perception?
This would be
Doesn't matter.
either
it's a
one,
one.
investigation or perception, whichever you're more proficient at.
6.
9.
You guys find yourselves at the Fool's Folly, which is like, as you go in, it looks like a regular, like kind of dive tavern. You go inside, there are dice and card games everywhere. It is a huge gambling den from the inside.
Reminds me of the Ophelia.
Yeah.
Our days back in Ophelia.
I can play some dice.
Me too.
Air is thick with smoke, various other games of trance. You even see like a roulette wheel. Dim lanterns are cast a flickering light. Shadows dance across the walls. There's a sound of that rattle.
Snake jazz.
You see a man, kind of like a big hawk nose, comes over and he says, "Welcome to the Fool's Folly. How can I help you?"
I have a friend over here that's looking to scrap a bit.
Oh, well, not in this establishment. Otherwise,
sure?
you'll have to talk to Big Dilly. You don't want to meet Big Dilly.
No, well,
I'm not sure I want to meet Big Dilly. No.
I'm sure my man can take Big Dilly if we had some coin to put down on it.
No, well,
We don't bet in fights here, but
no,
we do have many games of chance.
I've been told to look for a black sword.
Has Big Dilly got a black sword?
Or is that his black sword?
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
This is kind of like checking, like, all right, like, does he trust you right off the bat like that? You might think you're a cop.
Well, I'm trying to help.
15.
I'm trying to be persuasive.
15? I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm just looking to get a little wrestling done.
I bet.
Oh my.
Well, there is a brothel that I know of called the Velvet Veil up in the lowers. If you want to go check them out, I'm happy to recommend a legal establishment as such. But as you know, the Jarl has forbidden duels of honor. So,
Well, it's not for honor.
Yeah, it's for money.
or money. I'm
I put
sorry.
my hand out and I say,
duels in
"Oh,
general.
thank you," and then I palm him a gold.
Go up a second.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a wonderful admission. So you may pick dice, cards. We have many other games that you can play.
Okay, let's.
I mean, I will play
gamble
some
for it.
dice.
Well, we can gamble for a bit.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a room with a black sword. There's supposed to be a room.
We'll look around.
Yeah.
Dilly dilly.
All right.
We're still on our first day here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, spells.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
I'll have that problem.
Yeah. I've just lost a rage and a giant's might. Well, let's go scout around. Like, what is it? Where would is this like an inn too? Is it?
It looks no, it doesn't. It's really just a big damn gambling tavern.
Is there like hallways that
Fluffy
branch out
wheels.
where rooms would be?
No, it's all pretty open. You do see there's some areas that are kind of more booth-like where people are playing card games. But for the most part, no, it's pretty open.
Yeah, because what I'm
Singular.
thinking is, if we're supposed to be here and look for a black sword, there's like a basement or something. There's a door that leads to a basement.
Okay.
So
make
I'll-
an investigation check.
I'll
You're
look
trying
around.
looking for a room with a black sword.
Man, all of these rolls that we're just terrible at, and all of our people that buff our checks are not here.
It's all right.
Investigation, huh?
Yeah.
Two.
You look around, you're like, a lot of gambling. You're not really seeing it.
Any cards?
Card games? Yeah, oh yeah.
Card game. Bam.
Let's do dice.
I'm gonna do dice.
Maybe we can ask around at the dice tables.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna split up.
Dice is more my forte.
Yeah. I'm pretty good at it.
But if we, if you guys can, I'm pretty good with cards, and if you guys could, okay,
cheat for you.
yeah. Well, it's not cheating if you win.
It's still cheating, but
Oh, it is.
I'm not above cheating.
Oh, okay, good. Kind of thought you would be. Kind of a prude. All right.
Get out your D12s.
12s?
So
Shit. Who the fuck has
I have a question before we start dice offing for the dice. When do we have like a cup that we're using for the dice?
Yeah.
And how small can I make my mage hand?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's
It
a really
doesn't
good
say.
question. How small can you make your?
How many
My
D12s?
mage
we need?
hand. It's like a floating spectral hand.
Oh.
What's that?
How many D12s? we need?
3.
Oh.
3 D12s.
It's like that.
So there's
Yeah. That's
You
what's
need another
Possible
one?
dice.
have one more.
No, you don't
I
have
don't
one.
think I have one.
Oh, justice.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I like that. I
Oh,
like
here.
metal dice.
Oh, this is my pretty sharp edge
I
one.
think I found one.
Oh yeah, that one is.
You know, that's a great question. We're gonna leave it up to a check because that's what's great about D&D.
Yeah.
So what I want is basically your charisma
Okay.
plus proficiency. Try that.
6.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll a d20
Oh.
with that, and we're gonna see if you can fit it inside in such a way that no one would notice on a roll.
12.
Okay.
And I'm using subtle spell, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep that in mind, and when I might ask for that number later
Okay.
when you're rolling.
Okay.
All right. So you get to a table and you see a arrangement of somewhat seedy-looking gentlemen.
Perfect.
There's a guy with like a big mutton chops beard, heavy set. Oh, so boys ready to do some gambling?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I've never played before.
yeah,
What are the rules?
I haven't thrown dice in a long time, man.
Alright. Oh no, I'm sorry. 6-sided dice. 3 6-sided. I read that
3d6s?
wrong. I apologize.
I got
Yeah,
these.
3d6s. You got lots of d6s. I'm not gonna
Actually, let's not use the steel ones. Let's use the copper.
Actually, I'm short 1d6.
We gotta get some copper.
Can I borrow a d6 from you, Alessandra? Thank you. All right. So he goes.
Drunk?
But that's not a D6, you're right. Sorry.
They call me Kappa.
They call it what?
Kappa.
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 Why? Do you only get copper coins in your gambles?
Or are you a cop?
I do a lot better than that, boy.
Would have thought they
So-
would have called you like Goldie or something.
3d6. You try to get to 18 total points as close as you can. Whoever gets the most wins, or gets on it. Or obviously, you win. This is called Windblade. Is what the name is.
Windblade? You named it after your king? Bunch of bitches.
Invented the game. All right, so go ahead and roll it up. Yep.
That's a cool king.
Yeah, this king sounds alright. Alright. No, I
See why people respect him.
Okay.
Wait, just roll them.
Yep.
Okay. What are we aiming for?
You're gonna get as close to 18, and then you're
Okay.
gonna bet in. So he puts his down. He looks at this cup and he goes. He puts out a silver in the center.
And then are we like replacing dice?
Yeah, we'll go as we'll ante up as we go.
Okay.
Gold.
Okay, so
And
gold.
we're trying to get as close to 18
Yeah.
on D6s.
Yep.
Right? Okay,
Are
so
they
it's
hidden?
just max roll. Okay.
What's that?
Are they hidden?
They're currently hidden. Yeah.
Okay. I put a gold in, put a silver in, put a gold in.
I'll check.
Yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna just like look kind of clueless, and I'll put a gold in.
Gold.
Yeah.
And he antes up to a gold. So he reveals his dice. He's currently sitting at 10.
I got 16.
I got 11.
I got 9.
Okay. He picks up. He puts in another silver.
Ah, dang it!
He's gonna go in again. So as he antes up now, he can pick up one die and roll again. So you guys can also do the same. If you're gonna
We
do
can
it.
throw an extra dice.
Yeah, you can re-roll a die now with it once you ante in.
Oh shit!
So you pick up one and now you can roll.
I
So
don't wanna do it. Oh,
he's
God.
got a 5, a 4, and a 2.
That's all right.
So now he's gonna pick one up and be like, okay, so you're gonna stay in.
I think I'm
hold?
gonna stay. Yeah,
And
yeah.
hold. So what was your total?
16.
16. Okay.
Yeah, that's fucking worrisome.
Okay, I'm gonna reroll one die.
Okay. So you're in for a gold and one silver.
Or actually, can I reroll 2 dice?
What's that?
Can I reroll 2 dice?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
No, I may also do that.
And so we're aiming for 18.
Yeah. Yeah. And you don't want to go over, otherwise you bust.
But we can't go over with 3 D6s.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah. I don't know.
I think you meant 4 D6s maybe.
Oh no! The way this has it is as you ante up, you add another d6 to your total. That's what it is. I
Oh, so
apologize, guys.
we're not
you don't
replacing.
re-roll. Yeah,
So
my
we're-
bad.
So we're building.
Yeah, you're building
Okay,
up.
we're
on
not
it.
rerolling.
So you're gonna
we're
need more than
building.
3d6. Could I have another one?
Yep. They're really small.
Oh, Here,
Hold on,
oh,
let's
Dave,
go
you need
back.
D6 here. I got
I
7.
see.
I got more in these pockets.
I got it.
Going here.
Yeah, we had 2.
Let me know I've got a ton.
So,
Do you need more too?
No, I don't at all. I just want to find my doing. It just so happens to blend in with the carpet.
I didn't actually think that you guys would go to the gambling den. But,
Oh, where?
so I had this prep, but I didn't have all my dice
Oh,
out.
it's hiding.
All right. So he rolls it out again. He's only at a 12. What'd you guys get?
14.
14.
Oh shoot, 12.
So 12. He goes, well, I'm not done. So you can go up to 6 times on this game. So the total amount.
Okay.
So
What the hell?
He empties it again, goes in another silver. So you're now at 1 gold, 2
but
silver.
as soon as you go over, you bust.
Yeah.
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 So you're in a pretty safe place. Like
You're
the
in a
rest
really
of us
safe
are
place. So your strategy still makes
Price
sense.
is right, right?
You're saving
yeah.
money too.
Oh,
You're
blackjack,
not
so
really
it's blackjack.
adding in
Yeah.
for each other.
That's true.
It's
Yeah.
blackjack with dice.
Yeah.
Less
Yeah.
investment.
Good point. I think of Lyra in my head. I'm like, you know what? You're right.
Less
Gypsy
investment.
woman.
She's on your shoulder.
All right, so he rolls a 3.
She's giving you good fortune right
He
now.
rolls a 3, he's now up to
Smell
16.
potato.
Oh shit! What happens if we tie?
Starch.
I still have another chance.
I'm at 14.
What happens if we tie?
I want to borrow one of mine.
You know if we tie? Or
I'm looking it up. I can look it up. I haven't looked back here.
I mean, I'll go one more time.
I have to, since we know everybody's numbers. I have to.
to, yeah.
Yeah, I have to.
Okay, you guys going for another ante?
So we know each other's numbers.
Yeah, you see it. That's
You can
one.
see it on the
Yeah.
table.
Yeah, because I'm at 15, so I have to
I
roll.
didn't know for later.
I have a 50-50 chance of
So-
basically beating you guys right now.
So when I put that dice in my cup, I want to like produce my mage hand, like as I'm like putting the dice in there to like have it, this small mage hand in the cup, so that when I land it over, it lands on.
He is watching you closely, so we'll see what he gets.
Please roll a 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope, I bust.
Okay.
As you put the cup down, and he's got a big meaty hand. And he says,
I let go of the mage hand.
"What are you doing, boy?
What?
Paying a little too much attention to the inside of your cup."
Can I move the cup?
He lets
That's
go.
not his fault. It's his eye. He's gotta like. He's kind of retarded.
Make a deception check. Make a deception check.
Yes, thank you.
Visually retarded.
Yeah, he rolled a 16 with a +8 modifier. So
Oh, it's a 7.
Looking good.
he reaches
girls.
out and he just puts a finger on your gold and he moves it over to him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Center of the pot.
Now,
He's cheating.
I'm going to grab his arm.
Whoa, you're pulling money off the table. Put it in the center of the pot. He's out.
You're out this round then.
Yeah, that's
What do you
fair.
mean?
He's
What
done
did I do?
nothing. He
I
has
didn't
done
do
nothing
anything.
as I'm holding this dude's arm. And like kind of aggressively.
He's like, I don't believe you, and you're cheating.
Not cheating.
I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing something.
I'm gonna start tightening my grip on his arm.
He doesn't seem to notice. He's kind of a chunky arm. He's kind of a big guy.
I'm a big guy.
I know you are. I know you are. You're a real big guy. So, anyways, he just says, "All right, wait, you busted. We're in. So, in the event of a tie, roll 3.
3?
3 more.
Okay.
Whoever gets the highest out of just 3 more raw.
Just okay.
3d6.
Okay,
Yeah.
3d6. Oh shit, I misrolled. Sorry. 6. Ooh. 13.
He got 10. He's like, you win this round, and he rolls it over. He's like, don't let me catch you looking again.
Calm down, copper. He's just a little special.
I still don't know what you think.
You ever tried
did you
French
think I
fried taters?
What's a tater? And he takes.
Oh, boy,
he
I'll
takes
tell you
it-
about
I
taters.
can see you all have some rich blood, so he puts in a gold this time to start with that.
What's your name, by the way, man?
Kappa.
Oh, that's right, Cop.
Because he can't gamble for shit.
Yeah, because that's all he gets.
shit.
Coppers.
He started out with an 11 this time, so he would. Everyone's in for a gold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I got 4.
4. Okay.
Whew, I rolled this 6 plus 5 plus 4.
14.
14.
6 plus 5, no, 15.
No, 15. Yeah, I'm 3 off.
Math.
I'm kind of retarded.
You get to roll
Okay.
3 more.
What'd you
dice?
get?
Oh,
Yeah, 3.
12.
Okay. He antes in again for another gold, so we're now up to a 2 gold pot.
I'm out. I'm out of the gold.
What did he say he got?
He got 11.
How much did I get last time?
11. You would have got 1 gold, 2 silver from each of us.
Cool.
Okay, so 1 gold.
So what's your story, Kappa?
Oh, I'm just a dock worker. And a gambling.
You see any crazy things at the docks?
Oh, things sailors see. Stories sailors hear. Here, the dark tide was just at the mouth of the river.
Dark Tide. We've heard of the Dark Tide. It's
He
like
just
demon ship, right?
he rolled a 1. He's out of 12.
I'm not rolling more.
You actually saw it.
I just heard.
16.
16?
16, you say?
He antes in again. Another gold.
If I didn't roll last time, can I roll again? Like, can I choose
Yeah,
to
you
roll
can jump back
second
in
time?
the
Okay.
next round, but you got to ante in.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to
I'm gonna wait.
Okay. So he antes in again. He says, I'm going alone.
No, I'm going to roll again.
Okay. Nice. 6.
17.
17.
17 also.
All right.
3d6.
3d6.
Unless,
I'm gonna
is
go
anybody
straight
going to go again?
Oh, you go again. Yeah, okay.
Kinda have
So you ante another goal.
Yeah, so that's 3.
Oh, another goal.
Or you could do a silver,
I
whatever.
should have way more money than
Minimum
that.
silver. What's that?
No, it was
Is
silver's
there
last
18
time.
in-
No, each
oh,
ante
it
was
was
a silver.
silver.
You
I
do-
thought
you was
gold
anting in
was the
silver
first
each time.
Oh,
after
my
that.
shit. I
Yeah.
first time copper.
My shit.
So
Name is
if,
Kappa.
so if I put 1 gold in to roll 1 extra dice, that doesn't affect anyone else's.
No.
You're
no,
basically
it's just-
buying a die.
You're buying a die,
Buying a
yeah.
die.
Oh, 17.
Whoa, so everyone rolled 3d6, and then
Unless
whoever gets the
anybody
highest
want
wins.
anybody want to go for that 1? That 1 and 6?
You know,
Can't do it, but I'm not gonna do it.
No.
All right,
So it should be 12. I should get 12 silver.
that sounds right for
Jeez.
us. Yeah. So
They all
9, 10, 11, 12.
3 times, right?
So I got 12.
Yeah, they
Or
did.
4 times.
I got 15.
15. And he goes out and he's like, well, I got a appointment with a long drop. And he gets up and he guys brings over
Wait,
some
before
cheap
you,
drinks.
before
I'll be
you
right
go,
back. I
no,
just got to see the privy.
just before you go, just a quick question. I came here looking for a black sword. Does that ring a bell at all?
Make a persuasion check.
Not a dick.
That you're not a cop. This is your not a cop.
Not a cop check.
check.
Come on, we're cheating. We got caught cheating.
3.
3. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. But I plan on earning my money back.
Me neither, apparently.
Don't go anywhere. And he signals over, and you see the other guy, the kind of hawk-nosed guy. He signals back. The cop is obviously a regular, and a barmaid comes over and hands you guys all drinks on the house. All right, ladies, what are you guys up to?
We are getting. Okay, so.
Your nails done? Is that what it's going?
Not too far. We're still at the Silver Harp, and the boys have just left. Ladies, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna change into some more appropriate clothes for this fancy place. I have some clothes with me if you guys want to try anything on.
Really?
Yeah, you guys want to get dressed up?
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's go to the bathroom real quick. Excuse me. Alessandra!
Does she make a cat noise?
Turns to the side.
Like a wet cat.
In all of the time we've spent together, when have we ever had an opportunity to just let our hair down, take off the armor, or you can keep the armor on, but put something a little more glitzy
Don't
on.
know if I've ever really let my hair down though.
Can I help you with it? I think you would like it. I've got some
I can
cool
keep the
stuff.
armor on. This is the armor from Marcus. I want to keep it on.
Okay, well, yeah, you can keep the armor on, and we'll do something pretty with your hair.
This is Marcus's armor?
He made it for her.
Made it for me.
Oh, I was gonna say,
pretty
he
special.
used to be much smaller.
I was petite before.
I mean, you've seen how he changes his size.
Yes.
He's a grower.
He's
Oh, so you guys have a thing.
I mean,
Wait, did you? Well, maybe.
No.
There was a couple times, right?
we've helped each other. We've both understood what it's like to lose someone close to us.
Holy cow, that's intimate.
That is very intimate.
Not in that way.
I mean, you lost someone, he lost someone. Something happened. It's okay, Alessandra. You could tell me.
We comforted each other.
Exactly.
But oh.
Exactly. It's okay. Say no more. That's really special. You don't have to take it off. All right. Excuse me, sir. We were hoping to just. Is there like a bathroom we can just kind of get refreshed real quick before we head out for evening's festivities? And also, how much is a room a night in case we decide to come back here later?
Oh, for just one room?
Just one room.
Yeah, one room. We'll say 8 silver.
8 silver? Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and book a room. Then we have a place to go in case we need to afterwards. Let's do that, sir.
And we have a water closet to change into if you need that, but otherwise we'll get a room open for you.
Yeah, that would be great. Well, I mean, if we can go ahead and get the room for the night, we might as well use it, right? 8 silver.
Perfect.
Got it. Okay. Well, we get the key to the room.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
And you guys meet Moira, who actually runs the establishment, who gets you a room and takes you up to it and shows you around and all that kind of stuff.
Great.
Yep.
All right. I'm so excited. I dig into my bag. Oh man, this bag. You haven't seen all the stuff I put in here. Oh, let's move that to the side. Don't want to touch that. All right. And you guys see as she starts pulling out a lot of clothes. I have 2 costumes, a leather clothing outfit. I've got a black shawl, black dress, as well as my Athelian clothes and full travel ensemble. And my sandals. Remember these sandals?
I remember your sandals.
Yep, I really haven't worn them much. They're in great shape considering all this time that's been here. So I'm gonna put on my Athelian clothes. I'm just gonna wrap it the top a little differently so it just is a slightly lower cut, but kind of besides that, more kind of Athelian wear that just is a little slightly suggestive, a little off the shoulder a bit as it comes down. I have a couple of scarves. If we wrapped it a certain way with this skirt I have here, that would look really good on you, Lyra. What do you think? You want to try it?
I'm like looking in the mirror already with one of the scarves like wrapped like a grandma. Like what?
Lyra, do you understand the mission?
Oh, you can dress me. I love looking pretty, but
Perfect.
you're way better at it than us.
I mean, I have had some practice. I did some training in Athelia with some actors. All right, let's take, with your lovely colored hair, I think this purple would look beautiful on you. And I start to kind of style it on her in a way that kind of crosses over similar to the style I have on, but then wraps across as well, showing off kind of a petite center figure, your waist, and then flows out on top of a skirt that I have. That looks great. Love that. All right. I mean, we could throw in, you could keep on some of the armor. Just put it out there one last time. No worries if not.
All right, if that's what we're doing.
And Lavinia pulls out this light blue scarf that she has. You guys might have remembered. Oh wait, no, didn't air. I had a little blue ribbon once upon a time that went with this scarf that I gave away to a young girl way back when. I don't know if you would have remembered that. Perfect. This is gonna look beautiful on you. And I wrap it in a similar style, allowing you to keep maybe kind of like a more breastplate kind of style, but off the shoulders a bit more. So we're just bearing your shoulders. That's pretty much it. Wrap it up, loosen your hair, scrunch it up at the roots, flow it back, brush it back, and it's down. Girls,
I love it.
we look great. You ready to do this?
Yes.
All right.
So as everyone else is kind of like leaving the room, there is a small kind of, it's more pewter than an actual mirror. Glass is very rare, and reflective glass is even more rare still. But in it, you can still see your reflection, and that's what you guys have been using for some of this do-up activity. And just for the briefest moment, in one of the shadows of the room that you can see through the reflection, you just see Raymond's eyes looking at you for just the briefest moment and then disappears.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna focus on what we're doing and look away quickly and walk out.
Reach to grab the door handle to close it. You look, you see there's like blood on the inside of your hands. And you blink for a moment and then the blood's gone.
Are we ready?
Yeah, let's just lock this. I will
Listen
stick
up, you
that
look
here.
good.
You look
This is how
great.
people dress.
It's a more modern Athelian style, and it seems like there's a little bit of that is
A lot of
is here.
shoulder.
And might I add, what lovely shoulders you have, Alessandra. This is great. Remember, we're going out to a nice restaurant. I haven't been in one in so long. It's gonna be so fun. And yes, we're going to charm, well, maybe not charm the pants off of Mr. Von Holt, but we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn some information. And we'll see what happens. Let's go.
Well, I do know how to charm,
You do.
but I'm saving myself.
We are a power.
As
You're
you...
saving your... Whoa.
Character development. Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
As we're walking.
Go ahead. Walking there.
Can you tell me more about that, Lyra? Who are you saving yourself for?
Well, there's this boy. It's not Whimsy.
Appreciate the clarification.
Glad the boys are here. They would say something like that.
Is it one of our boys?
No. But I don't know.
Oh, Laura,
I
please.
just know tonight wouldn't be the night to do something silly like that. But I definitely feel like it's fun to have some pull and charm that we can add to the trickery.
I think that we might bring up some fun energy and just allow yourselves to flow with the energy. Don't fight it, you know? Just have fun.
As you cross into the statue of Sybil, Angel of Grace, down a main thoroughfare to like the main double walkway that has trees kind of in a very center kind of median. At each intersection, you see another statue of Pedreg Gwyndian, the Jarl. You cross by the headquarters of the Arweir, by Valen and Blink Banking, which looks much larger and much more grand than the one you saw in Stonewood. A store called Geology and Jewelry. You see what appears actually something they would see in Athelia, a temple to Aria, the Angel of Love. Not far from that, actually, the what you would recognize, a kind of a competitor of sorts. This is called the Ironclad Legion, which is a major mercenary guild. Before you get to the Golden Goblet.
Lavinia is going to note the location of the temple to Arya. This might not be a bad place to stop by tomorrow. We might learn something here. I'm familiar with it from my time in Athelia. It's known as a Temple of Love. Maybe another lead for the Luxaria if we have no luck tonight. We'll see. Anyways.
So the Golden Goblet is an upscale tavern. It's a restaurant known for its prestigious part of Alderland. Exquisite interior, like a refined ambiance. It's considered in the city's elite. You see like a decor, velvet draperies, kind of heavy, like tapestries on all the many walls. You are just in a pretty nice place. The Harp, this is much nicer. This is a very fancy spot. As you come in, you see a dark-haired woman, charming, attentive, brown eyes, comes to you with a welcoming smile and says, before you can even enter the place, "Welcome to the Golden Goblet."
Oh, thank you. We're very lucky.
I assume you are Mr. Van Holtzgus?
Oh, yes. Is he already here?
He said 6 people might be joining him.
It's just going to be the 3 of us tonight.
He'll be happy to
Joining
hear.
him.
And then she turns and she leads you in, and she says, "He'll be here. He sent a messenger ahead." So, and sits you down.
Is he a frequent patron of this establishment?
Oh yeah, he comes here all the time.
Oh. She whispers over to Alessandra and Lyra. If he frequents a place like this regularly, he will know contacts that will be very useful to us. Okay.
So you kind of smell the roasting meats and fresh bread, but you already got filled up in the last location.
With oysters.
Yeah, oysters. You hear like a laughter, like the clinking of like delicate crystal glassware, and the sounds of once again another harp playing, which is kind of like a harp, and even if you could find a harpsichord or like the more high-end kind of instrumentation you would find in a place like this. The same woman comes back over and she says, "My name's Myra, and how can I help you today? What drinks while we're waiting for Mr. Van Holt?"
Yes.
Sorry, Master Van Holt. Apologies. Don't let him know I said that.
Well, I mean, I think some wine would be a good thing to start with.
Some wine?
I'll knock over this bottle behind me.
Dark or light?
Oh, I think maybe something dark. For me, yeah.
Yes, and we have Free Republic's red, if that works.
We want a bottle for the table.
Yeah,
A bottle.
I mean,
Absolutely.
well, I mean, if you think that would be okay with
He'll appreciate
Master,
your taste, I'm sure.
then- Okay.
And she leaves. Comes back with a nice bottle. She does like the show you thing, and she like opens it. She lets you smell it, and she does like the thing, and puts it down.
It's definitely not corked. Let's do this. Cork costume.
She pours it out for you. You guys leave for a little while. She comes back. She offers like a good half an hour, 45 minutes go by before you see Ulrich shows up.
Half an hour?
Yeah, about a half hour.
Oh, we're like easily 2 cups in. Maybe just finishing my second, starting my third.
He comes just like, oh, great! I'm so glad you started without me. And he sits down and didn't wait for me, anyways. And
No, I'm sorry. I can't tell you how nice it's been through our travels to finally have a taste of home.
yeah, so I'm glad you got something. This is such a fine establishment. I love this place. Many of the nobility and the elite, people closest to the Jarl, they all come here, and so I'm so glad visitors such as yourself can enjoy it with us.
And it sounds so do you, Master Van Hold, as Myra was clear to say.
Well, I got certain privileges with my place with the Jarl.
Indeed. Well, we're excited to enjoy some more refined experience this evening.
And the 3 men who were with you, where did they find themselves this evening?
Well, they were out seeking some more different pleasures and excitement this evening.
And you, my dear, polish up nicely.
Oh, thanks. I'm just gonna rub my shoulder as
And she's got delts, they're rippling delts from pulling that bow. She's got.
Lavinia looks over to her.
I'll blush a little bit, but
Master Van Hold is looking over at Alessandra, and Lavinia makes iconic finger motion.
So, what brings you to Alderland?
Oh gosh. Well, first and foremost, knowledge.
The finest of commodities.
Indeed.
What sort of knowledge?
Knowledge that could only be looked for in the Spire.
A place of unique opportunity and many mysteries.
How many levels up have you ventured?
Oh, the Keeper's Guild doesn't like me much. Bit of a competition, if you will, for access to the throne, to things such as expertise and various different things. They don't like. They see me as an upstart, a newfangled, new sciences. Natural philosophy is not popular amongst many people in the Life Inspire. They see themselves as more religious
they should
protectors.
see it higher.
Wow, religious people.
Well, here, might I make a toast to this evening's festivities and great company.
And he gets one up and pours oh, Free Republic's red.
Indeed.
Excellent choice.
And here's to being in, just in great company conversation and a respite from our arduous travels.
And to knowledge.
And to higher knowledge, yes.
To knowledge.
So what sort of knowledge do you seek? What do you wish to find?
Well, knowledge for myself personally, I have come into contact with some interesting rumors on our travels here, and I wanted to learn more about them. And I mean, we speak of religion, and yet here I am studying things of a darker nature. But once we got here, we've found ourselves kind of caught up in some investigative work. I find myself also doing research on, well, I'm almost embarrassed to mention it. It was only whispered in a Athelian Calum among the girls sometimes, but apparently it might be a thing here. The Luxaria.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, it doesn't count. Sorry, it has to be my thing. It has to be my thing.
I'll count that as cocked.
Okay, that will be
It's gonna be
20. Yeah, but that's like my rule. Like it has to be on here.
No, that's good.
And I just, as long as I'm consistent, we're good. 24.
24. Very scandalous.
Indeed, and yet also kind of exciting.
So you say you're here to investigate dark things, to find yourself a demonic cult having to do with risque things.
I never thought, after my time in Athelia, that I would be researching such stories, and yet the rumors that I've come across have been quite consistent through the many towns we've traveled.
How scandalous.
Have you heard of such things in your time here?
Oh. I'm a very bookish person. I get around the court quite a bit. I do have to fundraise and do the things that require to keep it. But it's really the passion for making things that keeps me up at night.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Can I also as well?
Yeah.
As soon as you said passion, I think got a little hot.
It's got Silver Fox in his red way.
Fox vibes.
Ash isn't here to stop
18?
you. So,
I've not heard
18.
Guardian in that.
you've stopped her before.
That was different. Dude had weird vibes.
He looks like he's expressing a genuine passion for what he's about.
Okay.
You don't get a sense that he's lying about knowledge. It looks very cold. But he continues.
Just a quick question about ambiance. Is there sexy Latin guitar?
Definitely. Sexy
I'm just like
Latin
over
guitar.
here like,
It's very Athelia.
Alessandra's
She moved it over to the R&B.
he likes it.
Ruben.
I was going to the R&B track.
We haven't gotten
That's
there
only
yet.
for certain
Overzealous.
But there's always rumors in any group of privileged people. Who's into what? Who's, forgive my language, but sleeping with who. So.
Oh, a man such as yourself, with the people that you roll amongst and who you must persuade, is very observant, I would also imagine.
You gotta keep tabs on the dynamic when you're near power.
I see. Are you here with your family?
I am unmarried. My parents are both in Caleb.
Oh, who are your parents, I wonder?
Well, my father was, he's from here, actually from the north originally, the family, and my mother is from Caleb, and kind of a child of both worlds. Spent my life going between the two. So my life going between the two. Educated in Caleb,
insight. That'd be insight.
I mean, it's
where some of the greatest alchemical research is being done. That said, it's not as a free place as Alderland. So found a place where I could really put down roots again and, of course, find the right place, the right match for continuing the Van Holt line someday. Here in Alderland.
And you find this place to be more liberated.
Well, there's a lot of institutional pressures on the great library of Calum. While the Life Inspire, of course, would never let me practice, but I found my way into the inner circle of the Jarl, and along with the Alder family, who is not friendly to the Jarl, both support me. So I'm in an ideal position right now.
It seems like it. And my goodness, might I add, the College of Natural Philosophy and Alchemy that you head is a magnificent building. You must be on the forefront of many interesting projects.
Well, I haven't told you the story of how I earned the Jarl's favor, and he gets into a long-winded story about like this assassin on the Jarl and how the Jarl defended himself, but was like poisoned by a blade, but he had the cure and he got there just in time to save the Jarl's life, and how the Jarl then blah blah blah. It takes a
Lavinia
while.
oohs and ahs, asks questions at the right moment, leans forward. gasps at the right times. And also,
Performance check.
yes. And also, in a very subtle manner, sometimes kind of pulls at her because it's like a kind of cross.
Yeah, like
just
the
enough to kind of
sweetheart.
bring it down.
Gotta do the
on
adjustment.
the shoulder just a little bit.
It's all about this hot
No.
The sly little way.
No.
It's like a hair
From the
down.
male side. From the male side, that doesn't matter. That's from your side. From their side.
It's psychological.
No, I know.
Not complaining. Not complaining.
No. Nobody's
Very
complaining.
subtle. Performance check,
Subtle.
you two. And obviously you're not hiding it, you're just drinking.
Me?
Performance, yeah.
Oh, that was a good one. Good. Doesn't even negative one. 17.
19.
19. So yeah, as he gets through the stories, he looks like he's got like a grand audience, and he's getting louder, and he like leans into it as well, and you see him checking out your cleavage, and it's all a great time.
It's all great, yes.
All right. I actually lost track of time. How long has it been? Let's see here.
Hour.
Yeah, I'm trying to split the time between you guys. Is it time to get back to the guys? Is that a good split back to the guys time?
Whenever. Do whatever you need. Whenever
All right.
you
So we'll go back in a minute. Just let me a little bit longer.
Okay. That's fine.
We're fine.
I mean, gosh, what an interesting life you lead here. I was drawn to Alderland because I completely agree. It seems like this wellspring of knowledge and new discoveries, but I mean, hearing your stories, I just never imagined it'd be so vivacious and exciting. I wonder, with the kind of college that you front, do you dabble in things like, oh my goodness, that I've never seen, but like gunpowder or anything like that? I mean, that's so exciting.
That was hot.
Ash should be proud. Just getting him his magic.
We deal in all sorts of things that are very dangerous,
Oh gosh.
such as gunpowder.
Have you ever hurt yourself working with such dangerous
Oh,
materials?
I'm very careful, but yeah, I'm burnt to my hands and
Do you have
colleagues.
burn marks? And she like reaches for his hand.
Does the caress thing.
The next level. Looky, touchy.
Is that what this mark is right here in your hand? Oh my god.
Make a perception check real quick.
Oh yeah. She's a pro.
Oh, now.
His hands are kind of cold, and so are yours. So you don't really catch like a pulse or like really that. But he does seem very attentive in the moment. Like he's
Okay.
definitely paying attention to you.
I mean, you must deal with large quantities of gunpowder then to have so many.
Oh no, we keep it very small for safety's sake. We have security processes to keep any explosions from getting. We have a lot of caustic materials nearby gunpowder, so you have to be very careful about such things.
Is that prevalent in Alderland, or is it something that you just?
Oh, it's very rare, and actually, I shouldn't be telling you this, that we even possess it. So I trust that you will keep it amongst
Oh my
yourselves.
gosh, everything that you're sharing with us.
Obviously, everything's above board and legal, but
Yes, of course.
thieves and everyone's interested in trying to catch up to the
I mean, you don't
Turians.
dabble in any borderline towing the legality of certain research?
Well, progress requires risk.
Absolutely.
So, that's all I can say. Secrets of state, if you will. So what about you? Where are you from? Okay, don't go.
Okay.
Back to the guys.
Okay, we gotta find out where this fight club is. I'm not seeing anything. I feel like we were lied
Well,
to.
why didn't you just say?
I feel like I barely even got drunk so far.
Why didn't you just tell him the guy who told you about? Why didn't you put his name out there when you were talking to everybody?
What was his name?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I was gonna say
Eldon.
Dylan. Eldon.
Eldon.
I remember because back where I'm from, there was a kid named Eldon. And he's a good-looking kid. He's a handsome boy.
Okay.
Good story. I say we just drink for a while.
No, well, we can't let the girls beat us though.
Do you think they're gonna beat us tonight?
I
We got plenty of nights.
I don't know about you boys.
Lavinia looked like she was gonna fuck that dude.
Yeah, gotta be honest. I was picking up vibes on that too. I I don't know why, but as you said that, made a lot of sense. So,
You're right.
I would like to win some coppers other than copper over here. Copper.
Is he still
Copper.
He's coming back. He's like, oh, and he like.
Well,
he's
even
like,
if we would, I just enter whatever Fight Club has and we get all the gold. Like, but we probably also get information. We probably get to see the seedier people. So that should be what our focus is, right?
Seedy people is where the truth is.
Seedy people always know the truth.
Yeah.
Look around. Because the truth is hard for the normal people, so the seedy people have it.
Exactly.
Yes.
How many have we had?
Seedy people?
You've had a glass of wine. That's what you've had.
I feel like at this point we probably drank more, right? We just keep drinking, right?
Yeah, you're having a
All
couple
right,
of
whatever. Just when Copper comes sit down, just mention Eldon sent you, and maybe he'll open up.
He seems like a guy that would know Eldon, right?
I mean,
It sounds like Eldon worked here.
yeah, or maybe go back to the barkeep and mention that.
I'll go.
Go look around.
I'll go.
Look for doors that might have a
Well, I'm not going to
black
do that
sword on it.
because that sounds horrible. But I'm not going to.
That's all we got.
I look around and I look for the shadiest fucking sailor I can find.
Okay, he's just like a guy. He's got like a big, scraggly beard, like all balding
100%.
on top.
Scars,
Yeah, he's got eye patch,
venereal diseases.
peg leg. He's over there just
He's got
scratching his
something else.
trock.
Yep, got it. And I'm gonna be like, sailor.
Yarr.
Ah, yeah, there we go, mate. I got a boy over here that needs to fight. Eldon sent us this way.
I reckon.
Where's the door? Where's the door there, Sling Blade?
I do be
I reckon.
wondering what you're saying.
Warward declared.
We're looking for a place to spend some gold and some fights.
This do be a good place to spend some gold.
Yeah, but we want some fights. Look at my boy over there. He don't know how to gamble. He's dumb as a box of rocks.
He look dumb.
He's dumb as fuck.
We do be looking dumb.
You ever heard of tater?
I like taters.
You like taters with mustard?
In Zamora. You ever going to Zamora have a tater?
I haven't been to Zamora yet, actually.
Delicious.
I'll be there soon.
Anyway, what do you want?
Fight. We want to fight.
You want to fight?
Yeah, for some gold.
Make a persuasion check.
It's like,
Rolling horrible.
Come on, but
I feel like I should be the one doing this.
You're the charismatic.
I should be the one doing this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you know, some might look like a sailor, but actually sail like a pussy. All right, let's go. I say to his face, looking for a fight.
He just let you walk off, and he just goes back to his mug.
Yeah, told you. I say really loud. This guy over here with the beard, huge pussy.
I won't be having. And he stands up, click, click, and he stands over, and he's got like a saber on his hip.
He's got a clicking foot and a sword. Oh shit!
I'm gonna step kind of in the way in between the two of them and just kind of stare the guy down.
And he's like reaching for it. Make an intimidation check.
do it, fight.
Natural one.
Oh fuck yes!
Girls are so winning.
I'm gonna carve you up, boy.
Oh, I'd like to see you try, but perhaps we shouldn't do it here.
And you hear a, "Where's Big Dilly? Big Dilly!" And there's like a whole bunch of people calling out for Big Dilly.
I'm just gonna hold my hands up, like I'm not looking for a fight, you know? Like that this guy's the wrongdoer right now. Yeah.
Make a performance check or deception check. Deception check. As
Roll better
through
than under 10.
through the back door, you see a man.
One.
You see a man.
Above 8.
I'm not here to fight.
I'm all twos and ones today.
You see a man who is probably 7 feet tall. Maraculian, he's probably 400 pounds, walks through the door, like he has to turn sideways to get through the door as he like ducks underneath the wooden beam as he walks in, and you hear dilly, 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 dilly as he walks up, he like leans over and looks at both of you like, Is there a problem?
You a big old son of a bitch.
Well,
He's just adopted a local accent.
He hears that a lot.
So did I.
so is he like, he's like right up against him? Like,
Yeah, no, he's kind of leaning over both of them on the other side of the other. Scruffy doesn't fight, but I love to fight.
Well, Scruffy is a ragamuffin of a certain sort, sir.
Look, he's the one that drew the blade.
He hasn't drawn it, he just kind of grabbed it.
He's been grabbing his sword, and I don't mean the soft one. Look at him.
I feel like he should be looking for the black sword right now.
A hand comes down on both of your shoulders, and it is like a grown-up grabbing a child. Like that's what it feels like for you. Like to you, it's like it's more mutual, but he's still much bigger than you. He's heavier than you. Comes down, he's like, "Time to leave."
I'm gonna.
You know, Dilly, you are a scholar and a gentleman, and I can clearly tell when there's certain elements of my life that have gone out of control. And Scruffy over here, while a son of a bitch, is persuasive.
Make a persuasion check for him not to kick your ass now.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. 100%.
What are you trying to do?
Just trying to avoid the fight.
wait,
that's what I'm trying to do. Persuasion?
Yep.
You just
15.
fought a huge fight earlier today.
Make an athletics check.
Athletics?
Oh, you too.
Yeah. Athletics?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not raging.
18.
18.
Oh my gosh.
13.
You literally go, and it's like you're off the ground as he like grabs you by the scruff of the neck and picks you up, and he just like shoves you out the door as you get pushed out the door, and you like right after him. Your face plants into the back of his back as you guys are both shoved out the door. Make a dexterity saving throw, both of you, to see if you fall into the mud.
All right. This is gonna ride, boys.
At least I'm not dirty. 20.
You like stumble, like you're like.
What? Oh wait, what was it?
Dexterity save.
Oh, dexterity save. Thank you.
You're
17.
17. You both like almost fall over, but you kind of balance on each other a little bit, and you just kind of skid in the mud. And you're like,
I'm gonna hold
good.
the old man up
There's
a little bit.
probably piss in this alleyway that you're in right now.
Dilly, you're a scholar and a gentleman.
Hey,
Thank you for not noticing.
Dilly, before you go in there, is there a place where fights can be a little bit more organized?
Make a persuasion check. The last try, goddammit.
Do it.
Sometimes the agency says you can't fight club. 13. Get the fuck out of here. And he turns around, goes back
so
in.
am I just hanging out at the
You're just
table?
alone at the table. Copper comes back. He's like, "Where'd everybody go?
I don't know.
You want to gamble some more?"
No, I better not. I better go.
I'm gonna look at Ash. Fuck it, I'm going to the Velvet Veil.
The what?
All right.
The brothel that they mentioned in there. There's one just down the road, apparently.
But I'm just saying, instead of that, what if we just went back to the ship and went to bed early? Better than sex. Better than a fight. 8:30 bedtime. I'm just saying. Marcus, you're getting about as old as me.
That was. You know what? No, we have to beat the girls. We have to beat the girls.
You can just lie.
Well, but if we find nothing, what are our lies gonna get us?
We killed them. We got it. We were done.
Vass joins you outside at this point.
Vass, we're going to the brothel.
We have to.
Yes. Yes, because it's all we have now.
I saw a temple of was it Azrael? Yeah. No, was the one we walked by? Was it Azrael?
You walked by
I saw a
Azrael.
temple of
Fuck
Azrael.
Azrael.
before that.
Why would we go to Azrael?
I don't know.
I don't need some.
The answers could be inside you.
That sounds gay.
No,
You were saying going to bed at 8:30, old man.
yeah,
That's not gay.
That's
just
pretty
smart. That's just up here. That's right there.
The ladies are at the brothel. There's no ladies at the ship in your bedtime. Seems kind of gay.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. That's a little ledger right there. Can't fight that one. I'm not a smart man, but I know 2 things. Number 1, French fried taters. Those were pretty good.
Yeah, but we got rid of all our taters.
Number 2, women in a brothel know things that other women don't.
They also might know about this sex cult. And if we get that,
Let's go.
Did we put any stakes on our bet with the ladies?
No, nothing.
We just gotta rub it in their faces. Okay.
Yep, let's go. Let's go to the brothel.
Money on it.
Okay, asking around, you kind of skirt around the dock ward. You kind of come inland. You're actually only a couple blocks from the Blood Eagle safe house, from where you're kind of just your directional sense. Near the western side of Alderland. It's an unassuming building, but it's not hard to find. Prostitution's not illegal, but it is you kind of get the sense that it gets kind of looked down on. It's located in a quieter part of the lowers. Presence marked by a single crimson, it's like a crimson lantern that glows red. And you just said, look for the crimson lantern, what people kept telling you as you looked around for it. Constructed of aged brick and dark timber, seamlessly blending in with the other buildings around it, but with the exception of a very strange red lantern. As you come inside, you see security immediately, a couple people wearing light chainmail. You're enveloped in an atmosphere of the opulence of the place, dimly lit by candles and a chandelier at the very center of the room, casting a warm, inviting glow over the space. A woman, you assume the proprietress, early 40s, raven black hair, blue eyes. She comes up and very sophisticated. How can I help you, gentlemen?
These 2 want to get laid.
You, ma'am.
This man does too.
You can help me.
Well, I'm Evra. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Everett, you are a sight for sore, sea-weary eyes, man.
I got a lot of women for you to look at tonight. There, sailor.
All the women's in front of me.
Well, I'm out of the business, but I can definitely
we're not
find you
talking about
something.
business, honey.
Make a persuasion check.
Now I'm gonna high roll it.
Now you're gonna do it.
All right, persuasion.
Yep.
Natural 20, please.
18.
18.
Oh, pretty good. That's good. That's
She does the hair thing, like the hair twirl thing. She's like,
Oh, not the hair thing.
That's the hair. Oh,
well,
shit.
you just let me sort out these 2, and then we'll get back to you.
Ooh.
So,
All right, little boys. Pick your harlots.
I'm gonna just stand up real tall. Little.
Well, not like little, like youngins.
He's your age.
How old are you, Ash?
That's a mystery.
I don't know, I'm 26, but I feel like I'm 36.
Yeah, I get that.
so you're looking
Well-
for companionship, I assume?
No, not me. No, definitely not. I just came along.
A drink then.
Yes, a drink would be great.
Well,
Thank you.
And you could here. And
I'll hang out at the bar.
She kind of brings you over to a location where you see a couple. There's like a guy sitting there with like a girl on his lap, and they're like chatting, drunkenly. And yeah, and so she like rings a little gong, like gong, and like a couple women come down, 6 women. There's one with auburn hair, one with 4 women. One with kind of like a silverly blonde and like very green, almost green yellow eyes. You see a fiery redhead who looks at you with like a very mischievous smile, and a woman with kind of jet black, very straight hair, and slightly tilted brown eyes.
I feel like this is a strangely important decision.
Always is. The ginger.
Which one would be part of the cult?
Just pick all
Which
of
one
them.
looks culty?
The 5-some?
Can you afford it?
You did just get that potato shit.
With my potato profits.
You got that potato money?
Was that cable in front of the camera before?
Oh no.
Has it been sitting in front of it the whole time? Nice. Hopefully it wasn't in the way the whole time.
Okay, it was on the side.
I just happened to notice just now.
Oh no, hopefully that wasn't there.
Oh, well.
Hopefully that's not been blocking you this whole time.
Oh well.
Let's be off this side.
Yeah.
Well, he's answering. Evan, would you mind running around? Just make sure it's in focus.
Sure.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Oh, I should have flipped
Didn't
the
mean
thing.
totally take you out of it.
Fivesome?
Yep, there's 5.
Count to 5.
Potato profits?
There's you.
There's me and there's 4 others. Wait, how much does the evening go with 1?
Usually 2 gold. Standard price.
How much to occupy more than 1 time?
Well, each one is 2 gold.
Do
We don't do bulk pricing, if that's what you mean.
Is this Costco?
Got wholesale.
Welcome to Costco Hookers! Wholesale Hookers!
Cost
I mean,
Costco's.
I mean, is there like flavor tasting? Is there like sampling?
Samples.
Yeah, you can start talking to any of the ones that you want to talk to, and if you don't like it, you just select it.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to all of them. Yeah. Talk to
At
all,
the same
all
time.
of you. Yeah.
Okay.
My man here, he'll be fine. They'll work out a deal. You and I, let's go get a drink.
Quite the desire. And did like they all circle around you?
You don't know how
at
big
once?
that man can grow.
And she's just like, don't be crude. And she does one of those.
Oh, you know you like it. Let's go.
Is it a Full Metal Jacket? She had
I mean-
to like check out the goods first and goes, no, sir, you're too big.
I love you long time.
I mean, Vass, I don't think that we should just let you just be sitting there. I mean,
Well, I don't want to.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't really want the experience last time. Kind of like makes me.
sometimes you just gotta like, kick it out.
No.
So do you join him over at that area? You have all the women around.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like trying to get Vass to
Yeah.
come over and talk to women.
So relevant to the conversation,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean over to the mistress and be like, I want you to. You have a very plain-looking young woman.
Very plain.
Very plain.
Well, the women is what you see. Like they're all beautiful.
Just the 4?
I don't employ plain women.
Well, could you send your most plain woman over to my one-eyed, monocular-looking friend, and just on the DL, on the low down, and I'll pay.
Is he interested in a man? Is that?
I knew this was gonna happen.
Did I roll an insight check?
Make an insight check.
Because I gotta be honest,
Go ahead.
I have no evidence.
No.
I don't have any evidence.
No.
So insight check. You
Insight
tell
check.
me.
Yeah.
I am rolling so low.
It's awesome.
Insight. Where is it?
Sometimes D&D is just like
9.
this.
I'm gonna use my
Nine.
cherry blossom.
How's your gaydar?
Just
How's my Did I roll a gaydar?
I mean, you've never seen him, but you also, homosexuality in general is pretty rare, So
I'm gonna bet a woman.
yeah, you've seen him do a lot of holy things, so holy-ish sort of things. So.
I'm gonna bet a young bull.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I feel guilty. I saw that one coming a mile away as soon as Dave said that. Just like softball in my head.
I feel bad about it. As soon as I said it.
Catholics were on your side.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right. No.
Well, let
young
me.
lady.
And she like motions over to one of the security, and she like whispers something to him, and he leaves. And she's give it a moment. All right. So all the women around you, they're all like giggling, and they're all like.
As I'm just kind of
drinks.
like conversing with them, can I get maybe an insight of who might be the one that attracts the most attention from like higher up type of people? Like who might be like the classiest or the,
Refined.
yeah, like refined, or maybe like maybe does like
Cool.
high class courtesanship on the side, or something
Yeah.
like that. you
Okay.
know?
Yeah, make an insight check.
I have Stone Rune gives me advantage.
Okay.
Thank God.
Always kept the stone room. Too.
Yes, I just have passively advantage on all insight checks. 18.
18.
Ooh, there we go.
So you get Celine, probably fits that. She's
Which one
the
was she?
silver blonde hair, striking green eyes. Very elegant.
Green yellow.
I was gonna
Poise.
say them green yellow.
John.
She's slightly quiet, but she kind of laughs as the conversation is kind of going around just between the women after you guys kind of get quiet and you're just listening to them. And she says, well, and that man that came by, oh God, last night with the red eyes? And she's like, oh, she was so scary. And then like the other guy's like, yes, I mean, Zamorans are so exotic, but, and the other one is just talking.
Oh, you met a Zamoran in here. How many Zamorans come around?
Not that many. Haven't seen that many.
I feel like that sounds oddly familiar. Can you describe this guy a little bit more for me?
Oh, you would, if you had ever met him, you would know exactly who I'm talking about. His eyes seemed to glow.
Did he give you a name?
Bizarre. His name?
Yeah, it might be an old friend of mine.
And she
actually.
looks at the other one. She's like, Raven. What did he say his name was? And she's kind of got the brown eyes, slightly tilted. And she looks like she's probably from Delphos or something like that, kind of more olive skinned. And she says, I don't think he gave me his real name.
What name did he give you?
He said Shade. What a corny name.
Yeah, that sounds fake. Interesting. Did he say he was going to come by again?
Oh, no, he said he was passing through town.
Well, and this is the silver-haired one?
No, this is the
silver
dark-haired
blonde.
one. Yeah,
The dark-haired
Jack Black, straight hair.
3 sub.
Well, I was just I'm going to look to the silver-haired one and also the raven-haired one.
Okay.
How about the two of you for the night?
We love working together.
Teamwork makes.
I've always been a team participant in everything I do.
All right, so you guys go upstairs, leaving you with the redhead. She's there. She's got fair skin. You guys kind of awkwardly standing by the bar.
So what was your name? Oh, I drink.
Aurelia?
Oh yeah, that's a nice name. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from here, from Alderland.
You're from Alderland?
Mm-hmm. And she looks very Galorian. Yeah, red hair, curly, fair skin.
How long have you been working here? What is this? What is the name of this place?
Oh, the Velvet Veil.
Velvet Veil. Yeah.
Yeah, the alliteration. It's a little much.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. I just a few months.
Wow. And I just started.
She's just standing there awkwardly. Well,
There's one in every group.
and ladies, back at the.
God.
Evan's more nervous to flirt with me than anyone else. So it's all
All the time. Can we pee? I gotta pee.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it is
Take a
been a
break.
minute. Yeah, this is a good spot for
Evan,
an extra.
Evan, just imagine Dave in a wig.
Yeah, just that's all you gotta do.
Actually, the ball makes it better.
And we'll be right back.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you're liking what you're seeing here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you like the music that we're playing, all of that is made in-house here, and we have a separate channel called Theater of Mind Music, and you can check that out by looking at the link in the description down below. And also, if you want to get a little bit deeper investment into the lore that David's been creating for this campaign, you can check out our World Anvil, also down in the link below. And with that being said, let's get back to the show.
Welcome back to by far the sexiest theater of mind we've done so far.
It's late night.
Vice and Virtue. I'm the Rizzler. Ready
Oh my god.
to get back into Alderland, where we are at the Golden Goblet.
The Rizzler. Oh lord.
If I knew what that word meant.
You gotta spend more time with high schoolers.
You're currently talking with Ulrich Vanderholt. Vanholt.
Silver Fox. Yes.
Well, I was thinking perhaps they would be interested in a tour of the college.
Well, that's an idea.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I would be honored. I'm fascinated by your research.
Well, I mean, guests such as yourself rarely come into town, and so shares its interest in knowledge.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Something you would all like?
I would love
Sure.
that.
I mean, any chance we could bring a bottle of wine to go?
Oh, of course, yes, of course. And he calls it over, and he gets it. And then, like the first, he just like puts it all on the tab. But you assume that he's probably spent 30 gold tonight total on all the food and drinks. He gets another bottle, and you guys leave, crossing the main thoroughfare up to the Life and Spire again to the Alchemists.
As we walk, we point out the amazing statues, the incredible artwork. What a beautiful city this is that we found ourselves in. There's light touches on the shoulder, leaning in to laugh into his ear. And here we are at the college.
He, I'm trying out a new system for this. Let me see how this is going to. Oh, stop it. Oh, hopefully I can get Windows to cooperate. Oh, it doesn't want to do it.
Okay, I like how you didn't hear it.
A new
You crossed
system
the
for
table.
like
Okay,
sexual
great.
attraction.
He also knows
No, for navigating
Yeah, I patch your weaker out of this
map.
here.
So, the College of Alchemy and Natural Philosophy is in this grand historic mansion. You know that it once belonged to the Alder nobility family. The exterior blends a lot of old world charm and scholarly prestige. It's got ivy covering some stone walls, large arched windows, most of which are more commonly shuttered at night, like right now. But you see intricately carved wooden doors, and he comes in. He's kind of giving you a mini tour, and he like taps on a little symbol, and he kind of explains that like there's this like it almost looks like an arcane glyph. But he explains it as an alchemical symbol, and basically says, this means carbon, and he's like, this means blah, 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 as he's walking through.
As we walk into the college,
Yeah.
we're paying close attention to how he bypasses his security measures to enter into the building.
Yeah, it just looks like just a key. And he opens it up.
Simple.
You see a spacious hall with high ceilings in the entrance area, adorned with a fine chandelier. And he says, "Oh, the Alder family donated this." And as he comes in, he basically lights a lantern that he's carrying around to show you guys it. It's pretty dark in the place. He lights a few other kind of major lights around the area. You see a sizable ornate table with the Alder family crest that he explains on the very center. He takes you to another area, a lecture hall. It looks like it was once a ballroom that got transformed into a lecture hall, like rows of wooden benches face a raised platform. You see the walls are adorned with charts of anatomical, like human bodies, like without skin, zoological and botanical illustrations. The space itself, you would guess, would be well lit during the day because you see an octagon-shaped sunroof with glass on the ceiling. The windows large windows that face south. You go to another area. This seems to be like it was once a modest private library, but he points out and he says, "These are books from all over. We even have books from Turia and Zamora," and he points it out, and he actually shows you the Turian and Zamoran languages. And the books is like, "I have guides and translation guides," and he points out some of the other things.
From Marcool.
From Marcool, they're not known for their alchemical research, or at least not that we know of.
Fascinating.
You see, he's got lots of different, scrolls that are captured like in this area, and he kind of takes you through various different things like, this person wrote this book, and it gets a little bit boring on that spot. So the next area he takes you to, that once was like maybe a dining room or a drawing room of some kind, almost a laboratory with alchemical apparatuses everywhere, long tables holding like beakers and glass tubes, mysterious substances that are kind of left out, and he kind of goes like, someone should have left that out, and he kind of goes over and he takes it over to a cabinet, and he opens a cabinet with a lock and puts it away. You smell the scent of herbs, and you definitely catch that alchemical smell that's kind of in the background. Along one wall sits a heavy blast furnace that you see, and you see forging tools and various different devices. Lots of little pieces of metal laid out on a table. He says, now I want to show you a very special room. I think you're going to love it. And he goes in and he unlocks the door and he opens up double doors going to, you see the moon through the ceiling, which is glass. You've never seen a completely glass ceiling. And the wall is also glass, and everywhere you look around is glass, and this heat hits you as it's way warmer. It feels like Athelia in the summertime in this room. Way more moist than all the air up here in Eldonia. He says, this is the herbarium. And he takes you and he points out all these different plants and herbs that are in the room. Long tables full of spices and various different plants. He says, I also have offices and, of course, storage and things like that. But these are the big features.
Oh gosh, the feel and the smell of this room.
Here, try this. And he comes over and he takes a flower and he clips 3 flowers and he hands each one to you. And he takes one himself and he eats it.
Edible?
And it smells very floral.
I like pull a petal off, like place it on my tongue slowly.
Make a Constitution saving. No, I'm kidding. Yes, it tastes very sweet and interesting.
Seriously?
No, it's totally normal. It's like more of an orchid. It tastes very floral and very spicy on the tongue.
Where's this from?
Oh, from far south, from some of the new islands, Thessalia.
Thessalia.
Thessalia?
Well, yeah, you would. Go ahead and roll a history check, and I'll tell you how much you know.
I am proficient in the history. Ooh, but apparently I have had some wine.
Movie.
You said, yes, who knows at this point. Yeah, that is a 13.
So Thessalia or Thessalacia is a series of islands between that was basically what the war was fought over between the Turians and the Aeterns.
Okay.
Was control over these islands.
I did know that.
It's a large archipelago, kind of centered to kind of off to the side of the Turians.
As we're sitting, we're standing in this kind of greenhouse room, Lavinia has had her hair up with some tendrils of curls down, and she just unclips her hair and like shakes her hair out and just goes, oh, just to feel the humidity and the warmth again. Ah, this is wonderful. Oh,
It does.
gosh.
It reminds me of Caleb.
It does, doesn't it?
A great view of the moon up here.
You're right. It's beautiful. And during the day, it's amazing. Great place to grow plants all year round. Even in the wintertime, the darkest and coldest winters, we can still grow.
I bet the royal family just loves coming in here to experience this. I mean, how different is this from the rest of Alderland? Do they often come here to experience what you've created in the space?
I showed the Jarl when we first built it, and he was very impressed. But he hasn't came since.
Is he not?
He's a man of action, the Jarl.
And yet, what you're doing here is such fascinating, invigorating work. It gives life to this research that you conduct. I would think that more people with power and prestige would be interested in what you're doing.
Well, it's a lonely work. You know, it's greatness, vision. You know, people don't always see what you can see when you get to the height. Get to the top of what's possible. Let me show you. And he takes you into another room and he opens up this other spot and he says, just give me one moment. And he turns away from you and he does some things.
Look.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Yeah, okay.
It's dark in here and he's very specifically shielding you from it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I do one too?
Yeah.
Ooh, damn it. Between a 19 and a 1.
I got a 1.
Oh, is that a 1?
That and a 19.
You're not sure what he does, but it's something beyond just opening a lock. And then as he opens up, and it's like a closet size room. He goes through, and he selects out a vial, and he says, "Look at that!" And he shows it to you, and it's like a green liquid that has like a silver lining to it. And as you move it, the bubbles that move through it are also silver. as he shakes it back and forth. It almost looks like what's the kind of lamps? They have
Lava lamp. Lava lamp.
like a lava lamp, like a lava lamp, like a little lava lamp. Glow. Looks like
weed.
Put on some reggae music. Right?
I haven't made it. Actually, I do have something right
This is some Buffalo Soldiers.
Next character. Yeah.
Yes. What is this?
Well, it's a experimentation in something that would change a human, give them abilities they couldn't otherwise do.
You mean like
A deep change.
transform them into another creature?
No, nothing so crude.
Like a magical abilities?
I call it Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
And he turns it, he's like, he turns it back and forth again, and he puts it up and away. And there are so many more things. This one, and he points to a red one. He says, that one, it can heal. And it poured on a wound, and it stitches up the wound within seconds. It's incredible. There's so many more things we could do. We could heal so many diseases. But
you're telling us the Jarl, the king, has no interest, not even for personal gain or gain of Alderland?
no, he's very much interested in it. It's just expensive and difficult to procure all the resources to do it. That said, it's over time we'll get there. We'll build the manufacturing to make it happen. That said,
Under your leadership.
exactly.
As well.
Yes,
Alright.
exactly.
Yes. Oh my gosh, this is just incredible. I've never seen anything like that. And the fact that all of your time and research has allowed you to such incredible achievements.
Well, my mentor, before he left, he said something to me, and he left. He was called to Venesk on the behalf of some fancy lord. He was called, and before he left, he said, "Boy, you're gonna change the world." As if he was gonna just be leaving forever and never come back. But
What was your mentor's name?
Gambrel. But he taught me much of what I first learned of alchemy and such things. But he said there's no limits to what we can do if we just keep working and keep applying and push the limits. So that's what we've been doing.
Why did he have to leave? Sounds like he was very passionate about his work.
He just saw opportunities in the north. I can't really tell you why he obeyed the summons of this man, this lord from Venesk.
You wouldn't happen to know the Lord's name. I've heard some rumors about Venesk. I'm just curious if they might hold any water.
I'm sorry, I can't recall. Must be the wine.
My insight check.
Yeah.
In fact, can I pour me another?
And then
please?
Oh, natural 20.
he looks like he legitimately just can't remember. like he's kind of embarrassed about it. Like he's like, I should know this. But he rolled a 2, so even with his modifier, he's
He pours a glass for Lavinia, and Lavinia takes the bottle from his hand and pours it into his
Yeah,
glass,
he-
filling it up. It goes.
takes another. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what did you do? Just trying to follow that.
She poured him more wine.
Yeah, she just poured more wine. But at this point, I'm just gonna. I know she's trying to get him drunk, so I'm just like,
10.
yeah. So he kind of a little ruddy in the cheeks. He clinks glasses and it kind of spills on his cuff a little bit, and he's like, ah.
Lavinia's right there with them. Drinks. My goodness, it's so interesting all that you're doing, and you're investigating so much in this incredible research, and then you also navigate the political scene of Alderland. I mean, how grueling that you are a man of both academia and as well as politics and the drama of that, I'm sure. I mean, navigating the royal family must be quite the headache. The court, quite the headache. I mean, you've mentioned rumors of who's sleeping with who, and here I am researching Luxaria. I mean, is there anyone that comes to mind for you when you think of, that kind of drama, that kind of intrigue?
Well, I can tell you that at least once at the Mystic Glen Amphitheater, rumors swirl of the patron's family and their involvement with scandalous things. They say a lot more happens in the changing room than just changing, if you know what I'm saying.
Sorry, he said the patrons what?
Family.
Patrons.
Is the patron's like the title of the family, like the name of the family? No. Or is it just the patron? Like
His patron, rather.
Oh.
That gives us two options.
Oh my goodness, the changing room's scandalous.
You didn't hear it from me.
I mean, that's so interesting. We were actually just talking about how much we would love to go and see a show there. I mean, you wouldn't be able to. I mean, wouldn't it be so fun to go together and
You should come.
and see a show with us? We're only here for a short time. It feels so short, at least, and I would just love to enjoy your company more.
I do not know if I will be able to make it, but I do hear that there's going to be a play tomorrow. That said, I can't remember exactly what it's called at the time.
I mean, would you be able to procure us any tickets or even just an introduction to someone who could help us see something so marvelous?
And
I
he-
haven't seen anything since my time in Ophelia.
Oh, I imagine you enjoy the theater. Let me show you one more thing here, because I know you like the things on the edge. Things a little dark. And he takes you out to another area.
That's an ominous fucking giggle.
What's that?
No, her. Not you.
What's that?
This went. It was the evil fucking giggle.
And he takes you out to
she's about ready for some trickery.
more like an outdoor garden area where he has what appears to be like a large plant that's in a cage. And he says, one moment. And he reaches into like another, like a little box, and you see like he pulls out like a small canister, and he kind of pops it open. He takes some tongs, he reaches the inside, he pulls out what appears to be a mummified mouse. And he like throws it in the cage, and like the plant in the cage goes and like grabs it and like swallows the mouse whole.
How large is this plant?
It's like as tall as a human. Yeah.
Oh my. Is there a cage around the plant?
Yes. Yeah. That's the only thing that keeps us safe right now. And he reaches over and like he like puts his hand on the back of both of your arms while he says that.
What is the name of this plant?
Shop of horrors.
That's what I was thinking. Stole from the brain.
Is this plant trainable?
We haven't tried to train it yet, although that sounds like a very interesting prospect.
Did you create this plant, or did you discover it and bring it from some faraway land?
I heard of legends of this plant in Ithaca and was able to procure it and bring it here.
What is it called?
There are jungles in Ithaca, and we call it Herbivorous Cercantus.
Was there a more layman's term for such a
The locals just call it the killing plant,
the killing plant?
but they say it eats men whole.
Oh my gosh! Ah, fascinating. What was the scientific name of it again? The Herbivorous.
Herbivorous
Secantris.
Cercantus. No, I need that. I need to find. I cannot remember what this play is called. There's a play tomorrow, I promise.
We'll just call it the play.
Yes,
play.
it's called Hamlet. It's a great play.
Hamlet's so good though.
The lady told.
Shake us.
Hamlet's like
There we go. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, it's called The Tale of Jail. They love their alliteration.
It's Hamlet.
It's sponsored by the Hold.
Best,
But they say it is a
Sponsored by
great the Hold, the jail's Hold itself, the church.
Oh, okay.
Jail's the brother.
So did you guys ever have any festivities in here? 'Cause that original room kind of looked like it used to be a dance hall. Seems like it would be a great place to host something now.
I'm afraid me and my colleagues, we don't dance together very often.
Of course, spaces sometimes can be used for more.
Yeah, it was definitely a dance hall once. As he starts to take you outside the building, he explains like the Alder family, which Alderland was named in the kingdom is originally named, ruled the area for thousands of years, hundreds, maybe thousands of years, and before, Gwynblade became king. When Paydrag saved the kingdom functionally by retaking Dunholt Castle and stopping an invasion from the Empire, the Imperium, the Aetern Imperium to the south where he's from and some of these guys are from, he was elevated to kingship for his heroism. So he explains like this was once, a family holding of one of the minor branches of or one of the major branches of the house before they currently have, and he kind of points off to the west, another house there. Where'd you say you were staying at?
It's the first place we were at.
We were staying at the Silver Harp.
The Silver Harp. I know that location.
Yes.
I shall escort you. And he starts taking you guys that direction. Boys. What do you do?
I drink my drink.
I drink my drink.
You're approached by a plain-looking woman who comes up to the table. She's got like fingerless gloves, kind of well, like woolen. She's got like a mole like right here, but she's pretty. And she says she's like, and she kind of ignores you for like a first 5 minutes after the redhead's kind of gone off after a long awkward pause.
Cool, I do the same thing.
What are you looking to do with your three ladies of the evening?
Do I need to say?
Other than sexy fun time?
Rage. That.
Giants might endure.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I would like to rage.
Roll for hit.
Do they talk or are they?
Yeah, I guess like. I guess there's some investigatory work I would like to do in the.
Okay, what's the investigatory work you'd like to do?
I would like to get. I mean, now there's two things I would like to know. One is about Mr. Sinji or Mr. Shade, but also because the one is kind of the more high class lady, right?
Right.
I would like to know about functions she's been to in the past. Like, has she swept across any nobility in the days? I would actually like to. I heard a rumor about. Is there apparently some sort of there seems to be some place where I don't know, a lot of people get together and it's like sex parties and things like that.
All right, so first, let's make a Constitution save or Constitution check. Straight up Constitution, just straight up Constitution check.
Sure, it's not a check or a save.
He falls asleep.
19 on a check.
19. All right, so that's we're gonna lower the DC a little bit. So man, now make a persuasion check on kind of prying information out of them.
You can do it, Marcus.
Lower DC.
Yeah, because of the Constitution save. You did a good job.
Focus.
It's a good time.
Focus.
Focus.
Anything I can do to up this persuasion?
Rage. Right now? No.
He's looking for guidance from afar.
Guidance.
I could use the stone room to put her into a drunken stupor.
That's not.
That's not
There's some morally
far-fetched,
ambiguous
right?
situation.
So also think about what that looks like to do. Start using magic. The other two might freak out. You don't know.
I would need my shield to do that. Because the rune is attached to my shield. And
Just start telling a story about one of your battles. I'm sure they've been through that before.
how about another round? I got a 6.
6. So you don't get a lot from her. Not that's very clear. I mean, she kind of vaguely refers to various different high-level functions she's been to. She's like, I've been to the Golden Goblet one time, and I was at the Harp, and I went to the Vigor, and various different locations around town. And she just mentions various different, powerful members of the nobility she's been around. The only thing that really captures you is that she mentions the Alders family sponsorship of the arts.
The Alders family. They used to be the leaders here, right? I just came in this morning. I don't.
Oh, I don't know politics.
I'm sure someone like you must get around.
It goes right over my head. I'm sorry, but I know one of their younger male members have had me there, and I've had to watch a few plays, and I love the theater.
Oh, what's his name?
Severus.
Severus Alders?
Snape.
This is Bill thing.
Yes,
In the
Mr. Potter.
Oh, he's had you there, has he? Okay.
Don't tell anybody, but I have a little bit of nobility in my bloodline too, so I was hoping to meet some people.
Oh, are you a king?
You get that all
quite.
the time.
Not quite.
Not quite a king.
Part of a prestigious family down south. I don't know. You don't know politics, so the name will probably just.
Oh, try me.
You ever heard of? I've been drinking. How drunk am I?
Make a Constitution save. Let's see it.
Oh, it's pretty high. It's like a 23 or something.
It just depends on how hard you've been going at it, buddy.
Yeah, probably not that hard. That's enough about me. Tell me about this Severus. What a interesting name.
Yeah, they say it's it's from some noble ancient lineage.
Have you ever attended any
That's what
of
he
these,
says anyways.
Have you ever attended any of these crazy parties? I've heard there's a lot of crazy parties that are happening.
I don't know what you're talking about, sweetheart.
Well, I mean, what about there's been some murders that have happened at these high function events.
Raven, the other ones. I'm like, I know. I'm so afraid to go out at night right now. And she's like, yes, I know. At least one of the people who died was a woman. And they say that whoever it is hates women and wants to take his revenge on us.
Interesting. Well, yeah. I've only just heard rumors since I came around here.
Oh, we too. I haven't seen anything, and I'm so glad we haven't. It's been safe so far.
Do you know how to how does one get in how does one get to kind of some of these art events? I'm a bit of a fan of art myself.
You're a fan of art yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a general admission to the amphitheater. You can see if you can get tickets.
Do they have anything like VIP passes? Maybe
I'm
a way
sure.
to meet the family?
I'm sure a nobleman such as yourself can probably drop a name and
I just want to be
flash
careful.
a signet ring.
I just want to be careful because I'm from the South and I don't know how people feel about
Gosh,
me.
are you a prince in hiding?
I mean, if you're gonna pry it out of me.
Make a deception check.
What is physically going on?
This is Pellet's out.
I don't know if any of you have noticed. I don't know if any of you have noticed, but this light is flashing at the rate that this music is playing.
Yeah, it's been perfect.
It is pretty amazing.
Are you sure this
I made this
isn't
song last night for this moment.
Definitely.
Plundering of information. Relatable pillow talk.
So, do you know a prince? Wait, sorry, deception?
Yeah, deception.
Come on.
Oh, 16?
Ooh, plus.
That's with a
Yeah,
minus.
yeah, minus one. Well, a prince, after all. I mean, I have to say, I've heard many rumors that, if you were to go, to just, there's a lot of adventures that the upper class likes to have at the amphitheater in their private rooms.
I mean, that seems like the type of activities that I would be interested in.
Well, after tonight. And on. So,
All right. For Ash, straight to business. No pillow talk. Just straight to business.
All right. You have a great time. You're not going to ask her any questions? There's not going to be any...
No.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Questions. I don't want to know. The only thing I want to know
There's
is...
no talking here.
There ain't no talking.
She still charges you.
What?
She's an old working girl. She's not going to just give it out for free.
How much?
Are you kidding me?
You weren't that good.
Oh. I haven't rolled yet.
Oh,
Calm down.
she's
And
3
what's in
gold
it?
for sure. 3, 4 gold. Yeah.
Oh.
So why don't you roll a Constitution save and we'll see how it goes.
So much for I can just get them
It was what, 4 gold for me.
free.
We're going to roll
He
copper.
never mentions it to the rest of us. He's like, it was for free.
Hey, if you don't know, you don't know.
It's true. It's true.
All right. Constitution save.
Yeah.
All right. Ha!
Ooh,
16.
that looks good.
16. She gives you a nice little discount because you're charming. 2.
Ooh.
2 gold.
That's all right. That's less than I
Still
made
got
in
it.
the night.
Very charming laugh.
So, ladies, you're at the Silver Harp as he's outside. Oh, did you want to do anything?
No.
I thought you were just gonna know this shit. You kind of gave me straight up like I'm
I
ignoring this shit.
thought
class.
you were gonna try something.
No.
Oh.
No, I mean, if you don't want it, I'm not gonna go with it.
entire
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
terrible. The awful.
I pull out a book. And I pull out my book on.
How much did she cost, by the way?
Which one do I have? I pull out the Chemistria book, and I just start
it was 5 silver.
perusing.
Oh my god.
Chemistry.
For nothing.
Yeah, you learn a little bit about chemistry. Seems like
with an
very interesting.
audience.
Do I look smart and sophisticated at the bar, drinking and reading my book?
No. No, you look sad and lonely, actually, honestly. This is probably the overall vibe. All right.
Telling him
You're having trouble reading because you only have one eye.
Gotta find that.
She tries to start conversation several times, but it just doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, it's the whole
Like,
thing.
listen, you seem like a lovely young woman, but I'm just not interested. I'm sorry.
They bring out a little boy.
Hi. So you're outside the Silver Harp as he's got his hand on the lower back of you two, and you're walking kind of as escort of sorts.
Yeah.
He's kind of picked up the vibe there. I just like.
I slowly start covering my shoulders. And just like,
Well, ladies, it has been a pleasurable night.
Indeed. And you said that we probably won't see you again tomorrow night at the amphitheater.
We'll see. I mean, as possibly I can break free, but I have lectures to do and books to write and all kinds of important
As
work
you
to do.
always do, and yet we're only here for a short time.
Make a
like your
persuasion
lectures,
check.
too.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Read the end.
Come on.
Oh, damn it.
Damn.
Ooh, it's
rolling
not.
trash.
I know. I'm rolling like
We all roll
trash.
like trash.
You said performance
Yeah.
check.
No,
Okay.
persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. Oh, okay, much better. That's going to be a dirty 20.
320.
oh, nice.
We'll see. And he gives you each like a goodbye, you know, starting with you and then you and yeah.
Well, Lavinia just wraps her arms around his neck, pulls herself close, and kisses him in the mouth. And says, "I hope I see you tomorrow night."
Okay, that'll count in the calculation. So he blushes. He's a little drunk.
Me and this guy should hang out.
Y'all want to read books?
Suddenly,
I like
oh
books
yes,
too.
I will think about that.
100 years or 500 years in the past comes my character. Oh, you guys want to read some books?
And like to be clear, like
For future
presses
broadcast.
herself against
Yeah,
him.
no, I got it. You did the overhand hug, that sort of thing. Yes, I know what you're talking about. All right, so and he kind of looks dumbfounded by it as you guys walk away, and he like waves as he stands in the street, a little awkwardly. He's a little out of sorts.
I'm gonna be like,
As he turns and walks away. All right, you're at the Silver Harp. Min, you finish up or stay all night at the
No,
Velvet
I'm gonna
Veil?
go back to the ship.
Okay.
Oh, real quick before end scene, Lavinia takes out her quill, grabs a piece of paper, and writes to two messages. Actually, no, she's gonna write 3 messages to Marcus, Ash, and Vass.
Like sending, you mean?
Sorry, sending. Yeah, with the quill.
Yeah.
And it's going to say 50 gold to the winner who has the best bits of information, period. And it goes out to all of them.
When we can respond to sending.
It's an adult show. You don't know what time it is.
That's doctrine.
I still got words. I'm
No,
just
that's
saying.
doctrine.
You've got 20 more words.
That's doctrine. Done.
I got my words. Because I'm just imagining. I'm just saying this out loud in the room when I respond.
No, you don't turn him on.
What do you say?
I was like, it's a deal. I got the bet. I have all the information already. I know what I'm doing. It's on, Lavinia. And then cut off.
All right, ladies. There are 2 beds in the room that you go to. You guys double up and all go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yep. Men. Okay.
Back to the ship.
Yeah.
On the
I do have
the
one
way
more
back
thing.
to the ship.
Oh, okay.
I do have one thing.
All
I
three
want
of us
to
just go to one.
look up the Zamoran ship.
We just put
I
your
just
arm around
want to
the
see
other
if
one.
there's the Zamoran ship in it.
Oh, you're gonna look for it? Okay. Yeah. Make a investigation check.
Make a
Or
large
perception. You can do
man.
perception with disadvantage because it's dark and you're human, or you could do an investigation.
One.
You don't see a Zamoran ship.
Non-natural.
Yeah, you don't see a Zamoran ship. You look around for it.
I look
And they're pretty
around.
distinctive, and you're a sailor, and you know what they look like, and you don't see anything like that.
There ain't no
You feel pretty confident.
weird chips here. All right.
Make a perception check with disadvantage. You are asleep.
I do one more.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to ask the one woman, hey, did Mr. Shade ever say where he was going to go? I do believe he might be an old friend of mine. He's very uniquely distinguished, so.
Mr. Shade?
Yeah, Sinji. You give an alias.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Multiple things in my head.
Yeah.
Say that again, sweetheart.
Did Shade say where he might be going? He is an old acquaintance of mine, and I thought it might be a good idea to try to track him down.
Oh,
for a beer.
you want to find him? Oh.
Did he happen to say where he might be staying?
He scared me. I didn't think too much about it. I think he said
He is a
was
scary man.
Dockside District, I assume. Maybe. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. I'm sorry.
That's it.
So yeah, perception check, disadvantage. Actually, you too.
Oh. How do you do disadvantage?
Each roll
Roll
two
two.
to pick the lowest.
Roll
Oh, so
two.
roll again. Okay.
You said perception?
Could that dice be smaller?
Yeah, I was like, that's
17.
pretty bad.
17?
That's with disadvantage.
Okay.
I rolled a
10.
10.
10?
I was sleeping.
17, 10. With disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
You're too drunk.
Yeah.
So you just
totally.
You sleep through the night, and you wake up the next morning refreshed. And you're hungover. You don't feel so great, but not bad.
It's alright. Then a little bit of good breakfast and lots of water. A little bit of fruit should heal.
Absolutely. That was so fun. I can't believe we met that pet plant and the
Oh my gosh, that plant was incredible.
glowy.
Right?
He's basically a potion master too.
He is.
I wanted
And
to steal those so bad.
I did too. And then I thought about, I don't want to screw this up because if we have to see him again the next night,
Yeah.
then he'll know it was us who stole it.
Yeah. And
He
morals.
seems like a
a nice
very-
guy.
He does seem like a nice guy, right?
Morals.
If he comes out to the amphitheater tonight, I'm gonna take him.
You might need a second bedroom then.
Well, hopefully he invites me to his.
Yeah, he probably has
I was
thousands of
kind
bedrooms. Do you
of-
see how much wine he bought us?
I mean, it was a delicious meal.
Even if the boys don't pay up on their side of the bet, we literally earned
we scored. We scored.
so much gold and wine.
I know. I mean, I hope that Mr. Van Hold would realize that if he wants to make me his, he needs to invite me to a classroom situation than coming to our room where we're sharing.
Oh, he will.
Each
You
other.
were
That's fair.
literally a smoke show.
Thank you. I was really trying to put some signals out there. I mean, I had to get really obvious at the end, but guys, we got it. We got great information. The boys won't be able to beat this. I mean, we know where the Luxaria is definitely going down. It's going down to the amphitheater. We need to get in those changing rooms tonight.
Did I not see anything with the 17 reception?
Yep, no, you slept through the night. The boys show up at the harp at that point, knowing that you guys probably were going to stay the night at the harp, I assume.
They had a feeling, maybe.
I feel like I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Eldon, breakfast, fruit?
Eldon, what the
Fruit, maybe?
We tried to
There is
get
no
in-
Eldon here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I thought
Garrick
Eldon-
was the name of the bartender.
I thought
Eldon
it
was just a random
Eldon.
dude.
Eldon was
He was a
right.
patron.
Eldon was a
He was
patron.
advertising the fights, like he was just running around.
So I actually thought we
Sorry,
knew
what
him
was
from
his
somewhere
name?
else. Because we were all
Garrett.
Garrick.
we did.
Garrick.
Number one job, find Eldon. Fuck him up.
Kick his ass.
We have one goal now. To fight
Fuck
this
this sex
red.
cult.
Eldon?
He's on the top of our shit list.
Garrick, we definitely need
Hells, whatever.
any sort of hangover potions you might have. Yes, right here.
And he comes over and he gets like it's like tomato juice and puts some like red liquid in it and he stirs it up and like
You sure this is gonna do the trick?
classic solution.
The fruit. Don't drink fruit. Drink grease. Grease from bacon. Eldon, or not Eldon.
Why are you all calling me Eldon?
Because he led us astray last
He
night.
led us
I have
astray.
no idea who Eldon is.
This is
Garrick or
Then you're
Nick
lucky.
or whatever your name is.
Oh, Eldon. Yeah, he's a
Eldon.
regular. Yeah, he comes up here all
We
the
gotta
time.
kick his ass.
Yeah, where's that guy live?
I don't know where he lives.
Why do you guys need to
Lavinia
kick his
starts
ass?
drinking this tomato.
Because he was a traitor.
Hey, did he mess up your plan last night? To
No, fortunately, we obtained information without him.
Yeah, and I'm going to say, you better be ready to pay up 50 gold.
Bring it! Bring it! What do you got? What do you got? Because I've got not just one, but 2 juicy bits of information.
I do too.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Oh,
well,
I
I
had
also have a little.
at least 3 juicy bits of information that were aged and ripely plucked from a perfect tree. So, you go ahead and go first.
juicy bits from a
Juicy
tree.
bits from
Show me this plant.
Show me this plan.
Show me this plant. All right. Well, I'll start, and we can each drop some bits of information. First off, biggest bit of information. If we want to learn more about Luxaria and sex cult activities, we need to go to the amphitheater.
Already knew
Get
it.
ourselves in the
Already knew
changing
it.
room. What? You learned that?
Yep, I already knew it.
Really?
How?
Who
My
knew that,
contact
huh?
said that there was going to be a play of some sort. She wasn't aware of which type, but she was a woman of age and experience who would know the types of people that would be aware of such
We
sex
know the
cults.
play name. Tale
Do
of
you
Jail.
guys know the play name?
No, she didn't know.
Okay.
The play name doesn't matter because I know.
There could be multiple plays going on.
Well, it doesn't matter what play it is
And
because
hidden code in the
because
play
all that matters is it's the amphitheater, and who runs the amphitheater. And I got a name.
I didn't even get a name.
I have a person of interest who can introduce me and take me right to said rooms where activities happen.
What is that? Just Mr. Whatever his name is from the alchemy place?
I mean,
Mr.
He
Books.
was-
We all know him.
That doesn't help.
You don't know him as much as she knows him.
Yeah, I know him more than you know him.
And I don't think you're gonna beat that with him.
Sorry, I was actually trying to bring this up.
I'm not getting in the middle of this.
I told you guys.
All right, what else
told
you
you
got?
guys.
What else you got? Because we got more.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, because what I know is the person that we need to find probably has a tie to this cult. And it is the younger son of the Alder's family, Severus. And he's often seen at the amphitheater. So he is who we need to communicate with.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not
We
bad.
found the cult.
I mean, you
Maybe.
found amazing. So, okay. Point given.
Siri didn't understand that.
Ladies,
That was Siri.
My fault. Google
Ladies,
didn't understand.
Google didn't
what
understand.
kind of rare substances did we learn and hear about? Tell them.
The college has things that can heal instantly, also change a person,
Very interesting foreign juices.
and
I learned
And-
much about foreign juices.
very small
Me too.
amount.
Did your foreign
What is
juices have magical powers?
Yes, they did.
Correct.
They also
Galoran juices.
And
have
glow?
small amounts of gunpowder in the college.
So did my foreign juices.
They
My
had gunpowder?
you had me at gunpowder,
Yeah.
so
But not, he said it, small
We'll tell you the
quantities.
Small
part about
quantities?
gunpowder
Yeah.
if we win the bet.
did you see me? Was it
We win the
black
bet if
with
you wanna know
like
this.
like black sand? Did it look like black sand?
He showed us the gunpowder, right? For sure, right? Dave?
Oh no, you never saw gunpowder.
He didn't show
You
us
just
the
say yeah.
gunpowder?
No, he would not show you where it's at.
Damn it.
Did you see black
No,
granules?
I didn't actually see it, but he was very descriptive of his work
Oh,
testing the gunpowder.
tell me,
I saw some
And-
black granules. It was in the corner.
Like the floor.
like
Yeah.
dirt, like dirt. You saw dirt.
Make a deception
She's
check.
very perceptive.
Do I have to roll insight again?
Someone didn't.
That shit's just lying around.
19.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
There's
that
no
shit's-
way I
That
can-
shit's just lying around on the ground. They got so much of it.
Woo!
Where's insight? Oh, yeah. No, 11.
Yeah.
All right. We got you everywhere.
Also, our college friend, his former mentor,
yes.
said that he was. The former mentor was very
Gambrel.
eager to. Yes. Gambrel was very eager to go to Venesk at the orders of a lord there. And I think that might end up tying back to things in Dunwell.
Yes.
And
What
who-
things in Dunwell? What are you talking about?
Vanesk was mentioned a lot.
there is a lot of connections with a very high lord and powers in Venesk running the vampires.
Wait, what?
Oh, and the plant. Tell them about the plant.
Chompy McChompster.
Yes.
He had a plant that
Was
he
as
threw
tall as a human.
a mummified
Okay.
niece into, and it chomped it right up. And he said it could swallow an entire human.
Yeah.
13.
Inside check. Inside check.
Inside check.
19.
1 and 3 with my advantage.
She's like, she's being pretty honest. Yeah. You know,
Well, he got good though. What did he get?
Like, don't they have to?
19.
Would she
your
have to
answer-
appear convincing though?
She seems like she's telling you the truth, right? I mean, like, it sounds like you're saying what was true. Yeah.
Yeah. I just stumbled on the word mouse and meese.
What?
Typical Lyra stumble does not take away from the efficacy.
All right, I'll believe. What is whimsy? I'll believe it if whimsy says it's true.
Oh my! This hurts my heart.
You don't believe us? Why
Do you
would
even
we
have a
lie?
relationship?
You're saying that
with
there's a
me?
man-eating plant.
Yes.
I feel like you're saying
Personally-
anything to win the bet.
Hey, we personally, all three of us, put ourselves on the line of our integrity.
These two,
I put myself on the line.
Did you? It sounds more like you just had a little
Lying
pleasure
down
more
for
than
the
business.
pleasure.
I did the business to get the job done.
Did you talk?
Yeah, she heard everything.
I did zero talking.
Then how do you have
because
any information?
I heard
then?
I never claimed I had information. All
What did
I
I
heard.
get? I got information out of that.
Well, he apparently did investigation. I just did interrogation.
Interrogation.
Interrogate. Is that what they
Penetration.
call it now?
Yeah.
Are you old timers?
I went
Clearly-
deep undercover for this.
Clearly, the
Undercover.
tale of jail. Team female won out here.
Easily.
I also know that.
I read 3 words.
I also know that the Zamoran with the red eyes is tracking us and is in the docks.
He's here.
That's not a surprise. He said he would be
He
here.
said he was going to be here.
But
That's true.
I know.
You affirmed it.
I know where he spent. What?
2 nights ago.
Wait, that means he beat us here.
He could have easily because
Well, we were
sailed,
sailing
we
pretty
sailed
slow.
poorly. Yeah, our ship, the Ranger, is not meant
Wouldn't
for
we have
waters
been
or
aware
for
that
river.
he had passed us though? Because it's not very wide, right?
It's pretty wide. It's a big river.
It
Not
is.
necessarily,
Okay.
especially as we
We just
set
liked-
anchor.
We liked the
They
edges.
could have
Okay.
passed.
Yeah,
us
you
as we
guys
set
did
anchor.
Well, that's
Anchor pretty
information.
close to
Well, because
shore.
that mother.
At this
only as
point,
good as
you
his
see
captain.
The second mate.
Seamus, the Seeker, investigator with the Arweir, who had originally set you on this path.
Yes.
He comes in and looks directly at you as he walks in, as if he expected to see you there, and walks over and sits down and says, "So, what is my locket?"
Wait, how did you know that we were going to be here, Seamus? Huh?
But that's a real question.
He's an investigator.
It says like my job to know that you're
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Dunk McGraw.
Secret.
Wait, are we on the
The
boat?
carpenter?
No, you're at the Silver Harbor.
Oh,
He's
we're on the
Coldwind.
Yes.
boat. Get off our boat.
Seamus, I have your locket.
I
And
need it back.
also, why do you need it back right now? We're still in the middle of
Well,
our
you
investigation.
You haven't given me any information. In fact, you didn't even come back to tell me what the information you were
It's
able to
because
gather
we,
away from
we were
Spire.
just having a meeting right now.
I waited for you all night last night, and you never came back to tell me anything.
We were investigating
We
need to
last
check in.
night.
We didn't.
I expected more from the Blood Eagles than just to leave me in the dark.
Individuals
We
with
didn't have enough
skirts get
information
very wary when men with pants
Would you let
do
me,
work.
Ash? Would you let me, please? We don't have enough. We didn't have enough information to give you. As a Blood Eagle, I'm not going to give you half of the information.
Well, tell me
without-
what you discovered so far.
We discovered that our answers probably lie at the theater.
The locket seems to be associated with the cult of
Luxari.
Luxaria.
And the
I feel
theater.
very strongly about
And we
this.
think
Do you
that
know of this Luxar?
I've heard of rumors. And of course, everyone knows Lux cults.
and we think that we might be able to get a lead by going to the play tonight and seeing what we can find.
And specifically,
That is good for me to know, because now I can place extra guards around the
Well,
theater,
no,
so just in case.
no.
Undercover.
You
Of
have
course.
men with skirts everywhere that
No
people might
skirts.
notice.
That might be regular around here.
Now, you didn't see the men that have been watching you so far, have you? How do you think I knew where you're at?
Maybe we did, and maybe you don't.
I think by the
how
look
much
on
have you
her
been
face
watching
tells me
us?
otherwise.
How much have you been watching us?
I've seen everything, lover boy.
So you know the damage that my man Marcus did with 2 women.
At least I know that you visited a brothel.
2 women.
Oh,
Marcus.
it sounds like their skirts might block their vision.
Okay.
So,
Well done.
the question now is,
And we've also
tonight you're going to go to the Mystic Lynn Theater and then find what?
Well, tonight we're going to investigate further
Excellent.
into the heart
I will say.
of the Luxaria cult's main known
Activities.
dealings and activities in the city. It's very important. Your men need to be very much incognito.
Oh, you'll never see them.
I will say, we did get a name, and this goes very high up.
So that's why I hired you.
You stay on the name, I say.
Maybe we
Well, now
wait
you have to
until
tell
we
me.
confirm that. We haven't confirmed it. It's just a rumor. Seamus.
If there's any way to get us into like higher privilege at the theater, it would be ideal.
Like a box seating arrangement.
Like the place where the nobles would be.
That's not an easy sort of thing I can do. At least if I were to do it, it would be very clear that the IR we're investigating.
I see.
So
I think
I
our
can't do it.
connection might
We
give us
have
a
another
chance.
in.
I could go to the king, but that would also
No.
have its own problems.
No.
Because the king
No.
comes down and says all these strangers are all of a sudden going to the nobleman section.
The three of us have an in. The men will have to make do with whatever they can figure out from their connections. And
Is this still a competition?
also, you need to pay up.
No, we won. Clearly, we have a name. We have a name.
whoa, whoa.
That trumps everything.
Whoa, we will find out whose lead led to the.
To a better lead tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't actually
The
know who's
competition
better.
still goes.
don't know who-
Still goes on.
But
We need to figure out whose information is
but
more
it seems like my lead
verified.
went deeper.
I might need to tell the
You
youngins
did go
amongst
very
us
much
the
deeper,
the tale of the tortoise and the hare. One might be slower. One might
But
get
one
the
will
job done.
Finish. Yes.
Finish with
Finish.
both
Completion.
in pleasure. In completion.
What are we talking about right
And I'll leave you right with that. And he says up and then
Oh.
it says, send me a message when you find out anything. Just send a boy. Do something.
Is there any chance
Yes.
you can help us get a higher quality seat that would
Only these
put us
three.
with people?
I think we're set. We're set.
If you're willing to tolerate, I can ask. I can ask the Alder family. I can ask.
Could you get us in with the Alder family?
This puts a nick on the competition if you can help.
We are using the resources available to us.
So
And this gets me. I will.
the Dufort family, for example, does sponsor seats, and they're not going to be using them because, well, Clarissa Dufort was killed.
Oh.
That was the woman. Oops.
I am of nobility of House Valerius in the Eternus Imperium. Could I just use my name to get a spot?
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Foreign.
I'll buy a
names-
spot. I'll buy a spot.
If you have the
and-
gold.
and sponsor myself.
If
I
you
need
have
to.
the gold, I'm sure. It's a theater. They run on donations. I'm sure you'll be able to find your way in. But I could also get you Lady Clarissa Dufrant's spot.
Well, that's a good contingency plan. For that.
Do we need to meet with this family?
No. I'll send a message. Just say it's required to discover who attacked the king.
Well, I think tonight will be very telling. Let's confer tomorrow morning.
Excellent. And he bids you farewell.
No, like tomorrow morning.
After the theater.
After our events at the theater. Yes.
All right.
Back here.
So, what do you want to do for the day until the show's in the evening?
Get hammered.
I communicate to Garrick that we will be purchasing another night at
So?
the Silver Harp.
Okay.
It's just your guys' room, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to deduct
I
my
just,
gold from last
I
night.
just need to like keep track of that though. Okay.
You know what? In
Another
fact,
silver.
I'm gonna go to the theater,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go hang out in the back where all the people working on like the backgrounds and the effects are hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sneak in, or is
No,
your tran- like
Should
you
we
want to
dis-
persuade? I'm
should we-
gonna kind
should
of
we
expedite
discuss what
this
we
as
all
much as I
want to
can.
do, just in case there's any like gaps that need to be filled, instead of just all going out first.
Well, I was gonna try this first before I talk to
Yeah.
you guys about what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
we should,
Oh, okay.
we should have discussion.
Just because we are convening right now, so I was wondering, like, is there any like you do this, you do that, you
Oh,
do that?
sure,
like,
sure,
I'm just
sure.
gonna.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and.
I'm going to a bathhouse at some point today before the theater.
We'll do a bathhouse.
I'm
Doesn't
gonna.
that sound wonderful?
I haven't done one of those in
I'm thinking
8 years.
what we should do is just focus on the leads we've gotten so far.
I like
Which leads would those
focusing.
be?
It's just get those tickets and get in.
Yep.
Yeah. And then hobnob with everybody.
Hobnob.
Try to meet the Alders family. Meet
Yep,
Severus.
that too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Unless there's anything like, did you have an idea that you wanted to do?
We do some shopping.
Or
Well, I was gonna try and get in with the stage crew.
oh, that would be a good idea. If you could just, then we could have people everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, I might be able to help with that because I used to work.
You'd be
that
way better
industry.
at it than me, honestly.
I mean, the patch is theatrical, but
The what?
Oh,
The patch.
Oh,
don't mention it.
Oh wait, weren't you going to look for a healer that might be able to give you greater restoration?
No, that was your idea.
You don't want to do that?
No, there's more important things to do right now than my eye. Yeah.
I should
Your
probably
choice.
stop at the Blood Eagles and give Floki an update as well.
I can go with you if you'll go shopping at the market with me after.
Sure, I'll go with you.
There might be an idea here of where we can all be during the performance. If you two want to try to infiltrate,
you mean before
like
the
during the
performance?
theater, if you two want to try to infiltrate, like, does anybody else want to try to do something? Like, I guess you're definitely going with Mr. What's his name.
That's true. But I'm very familiar with theatrical types.
You should probably just come to our seats, right? If we're gonna be hobnobbing with all the people, you're probably the best for that.
That's true. Although I am curious to
But
know
bring
what
him
kind
up.
of seats that Mr. Van Holt would be able to acquire for us.
That's true.
And I do need to touch base with him to confirm that he can actually do that for us. We
Yeah.
were.
I guess I'm just wondering, is there any other ways to attack this?
yeah. I'm gonna follow up on some leads.
You go back to the brothel.
No.
Oh,
No.
What leads do you have, Ash? Please share with the group.
Pray tell.
Seems you're holding out on us.
Leads.
don't tell the other competition.
Precisely.
We're
Yeah, you don't know what we were
excited.
holding back.
Precisely. And I shall.
Lyra
walk
and I
away.
are working together.
Nope.
No one else say anything.
Walking away.
yeah, we're working together.
Okay. You guys split up again. Now into 5 groups.
Good luck.
I don't know. Lyra said something about, or not Lyra. Lavinia said something about a bathhouse. I might just go chill there till tonight.
Bathhouse.
I like that.
Theater crew.
Floki.
Floki. Yeah.
Okay, Floki
My thing.
shopping bathhouse.
Sneak into the thing, aren't you?
You'll find out. Okay, so we'll go Floki shopping
Bathhouse.
and then bathhouse in one gut. All right, so you go to the Blood Eagles encampment. You find Floki kind of mid-morning, still asleep, where you found him in the past. Mid-morning, still asleep. As he wake, you found something.
We received a locket from the Keepers Guild.
Yes.
Right, and you're investigating.
Yes.
Seamus, the head
From
of the Keepers.
from Seamus.
Now they have the Keepers Guild, the Seekers.
What do you suspect as the creature?
We don't know the creature, but we think they're part of Lexaria.
And you have your silver blade. And a way to produce light?
Yes,
Yes.
I do.
If it is a vampire.
Which,
That was your suspicion, correct?
Yes. Which I think there's something else you should know about our happenings while I was in Dunwell. And I will regale him with what happened with Crayman, and also tell him the new bit of information that we received last night. And say, I think there might be a tie to all of this in Venice.
Benesk.
Venice.
And he puts his hand on your shoulder, which is rare for him, to any physical contact. I'm sorry. What we do is hard. It's a hard road. I'm sorry what happened to your crew.
It's been hard, but I want to make sure that they get the justice they deserve.
Exactly. So if this is what you suspect, which it probably is, of another vampire, it sounds to me you might need to know about vampires. What do you know?
What do I know about vampires?
And what do you know about Venesk?
Well, it is a city to the north, remote, very insular. Some call it the Hermit Kingdom. Very few exports. Very rarely sends out merchants to buy imports. Things like that.
The Lord of... The Lord of... the Lord of Finesse.
Sorry.
I know nothing of the Lord of Venesca.
No Kim Jong-un.
You know that vampires burn up in the sun, so you really don't see them during the day. And that silvered weapons.
Did you know that they cannot enter a residence without being invited?
I think we had kind of an inkling of that from our experiences in Denmark.
Beware of its ability to shape change into mist or bats.
Yes, did know that.
We
Is
did
it-
know that.
A couple of them changed into mists.
It regenerates.
Yes.
Beware. Unless it has taken sunlight damage, in which case that prevents it from regenerating.
If one has the spell of light, would that count as sun damage to them?
The cantrip?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No.
It has to be sunlight spell.
I see.
And lastly, obviously beware of its bite and its charm, its ability to manipulate you.
Yes, one of our friends that was here with us before unfortunately got a good glimpse of what that was like.
And then the Luxaria cult. Are you familiar with the demoness Luxaria?
No. We've been trying to find out information about them.
He goes over and is like, well, it's good that you came here. She is known as the mother of succubi. Do you know what a succubi is?
Something
that.
of a seductress?
But we also heard that yesterday, didn't we?
We did. We heard that she was the mother of succubi, but
Yes.
That was
honestly, we just heard that she tends to lead more women than men astray, and then we heard some rumor that there was a connection to
These
one
are
of
just
sex
the
parties.
biases of the general populace, men and women. But the succubi come in both incubi, which are male, and succubi, which are female, although they are not discriminating. They thrive on their ability to tempt you and corrupt you via lust. So, they can change your mind, corrupt you from within. Guard your minds.
How?
Be ready. You cannot
there-
trust your own amongst you.
Are there any kind of amulets or artifacts that we could wear to help protect us? I mean, for example, I wear an amulet of JL. Anything like that might help.
If it has special qualities to improve your mental capabilities, but these are just simply who you are. Either you have it or you don't. But you should note that they are resistant to poison, diseases, magic of all kinds. They can see in the dark. They also regenerate. And you must beware of their kiss. Trade your life force.
Their kiss?
They're resistant to all kinds of magic?
Yes. And lastly, they can change shape
They can change
far
shape.
more than a vampire can. It can look like anyone.
Interesting. Are there any weaknesses that we're aware of?
Not that I know of.
Not light or anything.
No. They are like any other creature with light.
They sound quite impenetrable.
They are not strong per se, right? If get that big one to grab a hold of one, I imagine it's going to have a hard time. But
Interesting.
if it can keep at distance, very dangerous.
I see. Okay. This is very helpful to at least know what to be aware of.
Assuming that's
Long-
what's near her,
Long
near
range
them.
attacks sound like they'd be quite beneficial then. Okay. Well, do you have any support that could accompany us to the amphitheater tonight?
Only me, and I will watch guard if you need me to.
I mean, I think that we would definitely benefit from your support.
No problem. I was going to check out a lead with the night terror this evening, or I can help you. You tell me which.
What is your lead with the night terror?
Well, I was going to interview one of the victims' families who recently said they were available.
That might be good to do, though.
I mean, could you do that earlier and then it directly come to the amphitheater after?
I mean, I can definitely try. It was just Tom Keel.
I think it'd be good for you to follow up on
His
your
family.
lead, and then as quickly as you can. I have a feeling that when things go into play tonight, they will go quite drastically. We would benefit from your support.
I'll be nearby.
Okay? And I look forward to hearing what you learned from your investigations of Tom Keel.
Well, I mean, it's his family, but yes, he's the victim.
I see. Okay. We go shopping.
What do you guys get in your shopping trip?
Looking for flexible materials, dresses that are easy to take in, pull out. Something to add to my kind of costume repertoire that I can easily manipulate in a way. I'm looking for fine materials, though.
And you want to get this dress made? Is this a dress, or is this like more of a business suit?
I'm looking more like a wrap dress kind of style thing. So, like, again, easily to expand, contract based
like
on.
a riding dress.
Huh?
Like a riding dress, right? It probably has built-in legs. You can ride a horse in it.
Yeah,
athletic, but also looks nice.
Flexible, but also like something that could be used as evening wear, and that's kind of where I'm gravitating for this event.
Okay.
Evening wear.
We'll say you find a tailor and get it all designed up, and 10 gold.
Okay. 10 gold.
To do a custom-made dress
Yeah,
out of fine materials for a dress for a nightwear.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
10 gold.
And this tailor, I mean, how often does he have such an opportunity to custom make a dress for such a person as myself? Is there any way you can
Adjusting pencils.
negotiate? Can we negotiate a little bit here? Is he just so pleased to operate with such a finely made creature as myself?
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, with disadvantage.
Oh, that was rigged.
But you
that
can't
was
roll,
rigged.
But you can't roll lower than a 10.
That was rigged.
Oh, with disadvantage, is this persuasion?
Okay.
22.
10 gold.
21.
Very stubborn.
22.
Just means it's hard.
I have 11 for persuasion.
10 plus 1.
That was an 11 plus
11 plus 11.
11. Thank you.
11 plus 11 is 22.
All right, we do math around here. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Kind of.
Okay, this dress.
Yeah.
Let's be
it looks
specific.
awesome, but it's not. Are you going to want to get done that night? That's another reason why it's 10 gold. Is you're asking for it to be done in one day?
I mean, I did roll a 22. Okay. Evening
Yeah.
wear.
They rush it. You get a nice, like, beautiful gown that has a lot of
Gown.
inbuilt flexibility.
Describe it. What
I don't know,
color?
polyester isn't exactly a thing, but we're gonna make
Describe
it
it.
work.
What color
silk,
is it?
Silkworms.
Oh yeah, definitely. It would definitely be imported silk from Zamora.
That's not color. What
You
color
tell me.
is it?
I don't know. I'm colorblind, bro. She's gonna tell you the color. Whatever color she wants.
What color
that's
do you
what
think
color
it is?
Wait, first you say the color, then you say what it actually is.
Yeah. Right.
It is a beautiful cobalt blue material.
I had
and
blue in
yet
my
when
mind,
the
too.
light strikes it, it almost goes a shade lighter.
And
as if
next.
highlighting the curves.
I regret asking.
Evan regretting all his life
Okay,
choices.
this is like in my notes. I
All
have
right.
quite the wardrobe.
Shopping complete, done, or anything else for shopping? Good.
No, that was the main thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, like, some ribbons that I can do for the hair and stuff like that. I mean, but that goes with the ensemble.
You look fantastic. Yep, no problem.
Fantastic.
All right. It was shopping, bathhouse.
I'm just going, is there a bathhouse?
Yes. Oh, yeah. You're easily fine.
learned one?
A bathhouse.
Is there one kind of more in like the noble-ish district
Yeah.
area?
There's only one that you know
Zamoran
of, actually.
bathhouse,
It's in
And we
the.
bump into Sinji.
It's called the Alderland.
I figure I might as well investigate the bathhouse.
Yeah. It's in the Royals
shoulders.
district. Boasts a finely refined and stately appearance. White stone, which is pretty rare in this area, complemented by tasteful carvings like fish and like water coming out of it, like fountains and stuff like that. Luxurious interiors marked by grand double doors of dark oak.
Cool.
So you come inside. You get set up with. So you want to go to steam rooms? What do you want to do?
I mean, like, unless there's something for me, I'm just gonna spend time, steam rooms, tubs, etc. If there's anybody that I can that seems interesting, I might strike up conversation.
Okay. Make a. Let's go.
Is it co-ed?
There's men and women areas.
Okay. Separate.
Separate.
Yeah. Make a perception check. Let's see what that.
I have both in
15.
Korea.
15? Yeah, this is Northern Europe, so not exactly analogous. Okay, so you don't like. So you chat with some folks. What do you want to know? What are you kinda looking
I'm
for?
trying to get a lay of the land. Like anybody that you're going to the theater. I'm going to the theater. Maybe I'll see you there. Yeah, I'm just trying to like get some repertoire with people that might be interesting for future use. Like, in particular, anybody that has like a bit of like a nobility about them, a bit of a tradesman or something like that. I'm just kind of like rubbing shoulders wherever and just seeing if there's anybody of interest that might be.
Yeah, you don't catch any like individuals that are going to the play that night, but you do talk to several folks about the plays and about the Mystic Glen Theater and what they've hosted in the past, and you get like a general sense of the different kinds of plays that they've done in the area before. Nothing really stands out as far as like social connection or any like clues about the Luxuria cult.
I'll even be like, I've heard this Alders family. They seem to be a big deal around here. Like, what's up with the family? I've only been here for less than 24 hours, really.
Right.
Yeah.
So, talking to Mara, the masseuse, who's like as she's like kneading your shoulders and getting into, loosening you up. As you mentioned that, she says, well, it's actually considered to be a family in decline by most people in the nobility, as far as I understand.
Is that why the new guy's in?
Well, that and, just the moment of, it's such a long time ago of his taking over of the kingdom from them.
A name I've heard around in my short time here is a guy by the name of Severus Alders.
Oh,
what's he
he's
like?
known. He's considered a recluse, but, a man of the arts.
Recluse?
Yeah, he doesn't go out that much, but he's around, and he's highly involved in the Glen Theater. And
Interesting. Interesting. Anybody that like doesn't go out, I'm just gonna be like, definitely. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm just gonna keep relaxing and enjoying my time.
yeah, you have a great time. What were you doing, Lyra?
They were both.
You both? You're gonna infiltrate the
Brass,
theater?
I feel like
Give me
we
a
need to
band
get in
nerd.
there early.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, we can do it in the day.
Yeah, and in my opinion, it is important to win this competition, but since we're together now, we can split the earnings whether you win or I win, boys or girls.
We didn't bet anything though.
Well, actually, I think we did. 50 gold.
Well, I'm not paying it, so it's fine.
Well, fine. I guess I won't split it if we win then.
I know we can still split it. I'm assuming you're not paying the 50 gold either.
Well, I'm the youngest one here. I get an allowance, it seems like. So. Let's just
Don't.
figure
Who's-
out if this little place has an entrance and we can. Oh, I think I still have my gear from previously when I was with my other tribe. I have a little breastplate and shield, and they're just made of wood, so we'll blend right in.
I don't think it's quite like that. I was thinking more we'd be like, running the side, like the background effects, and we'd be
You wanna be the
changing
producer
scenes.
of the play?
No, we'd be changing scenes and the background scenes and everything in between during the play, right? You don't.
Well, just to get in. I mean, these will be like our orange vests.
What? I don't know what that means.
Construction.
Okay. So
Okay,
my
so
idea
how
was
are
that
we
we
gonna
could
get in?
we would just go and look for work. I'm assuming that if this is a theater.
You think night of the play, they'll let us be the production cast without any... Don't you know how these things work? Every time I was an entertainer, we had to practice. They've been practicing this for months.
We're not actors. I'm assuming that there's people here who love bossing people around for just menial labor. That's what we're for.
So you want to go in as a peasant. I want to go in as an artist.
All right, you do that, and I'll do the peasant thing, I guess. Thanks.
I'm sure one of the main characters could be sick tonight, and if they're not, I do still have some eggs left.
Okay. I was just gonna play. I was gonna play the cripple card really hard
Yeah.
to get in. Yeah.
Let's just do cripple with a shield. Here you go.
I don't. Why do I need a shield? You're making this. I was just looking for a job.
You're shy, aren't you?
No,
Okay.
I'm not shy.
Well, I
Why
don't
would
know
you say
if
I'm
they're
shy?
gonna give the cripple visual effects.
What did they?
Condition.
What Marcus and Ash tell you?
I am the professional in this field, and you are questioning me, and I don't even get angry that often, but I think if I had anger, I would, this is what it feels like.
You're the most amazing gaslighter I've ever met. I don't even know how we got here. Am I the bad guy now? What just happened?
I'm tearing up, actually. Come on, bonding time.
This was a mistake.
Give me a hug.
Let me talk to Whimsy. He's more reasonable.
He is in timeout. There's no way he's messing up tonight.
I miss Whimsy. Fine. Okay. All right. So you're gonna go in as like more of an artisan. I feel like that's pretty competitive, but you seem pretty good at it. It's like I'm just gonna go in as a laborer. That was my idea, and I think this is good. We can kind of spread out here, right?
Well, you can carry my equipment in, so I seem more like I deserve a part, and that I travel doing this for a living. And then they'll put you on some ropes.
I guess they'll see how strong.
Just make sure you get on some of the higher ropes above the stage.
This was my idea originally.
As you arrive at the Mystic Glen Amphitheater, it's right in front of you, and it kind of bulges out from the road. It's kind of like you see the circularness of the amphitheater from here. It's in a very unique building structure. Most amphitheaters are outside, usually built out of earthworks, but this is completely made out of wood, which is, somewhat unique.
It matches my shield and sword. This is perfect. Made of wood.
It does.
You go up to the main door. You see a friendly young woman with a welcoming smile. She has like kind of curly brown hair, kind of short. She says, "Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How has everything been going today?
Great. We're just prepping for tonight. Well, what can I do for you?"
Perfect. I just walked past her.
She's like, so she runs back ahead, and she's kind of a gangly young woman. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to watch the front. So, stop. Okay.
Oh, we have to get back there. I mean, the show's gonna be starting in a
Are
couple
you
hours.
here to work?
Well, of course. Look at the props. This is my prop, man.
Please hurry, these are heavy.
Have you heard Tale of Jail is tonight?
Okay, so you got to talk to Jareth, the stage manager.
Okay.
Have you done that yet?
We were on our way.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to.
Make haste.
Make a deception check.
Make haste.
Do it. Oh, okay.
I wish I had guidance.
19.
19. She's like, oh, sorry, and she gets out of your way, and you kind of get past.
What the fuck?
Yes. I just wink at you.
You get through to the main stage area where you see a man kind of a gruff, middle-aged man. Little bit kind of lanky as he's pointing up, and he's kind of dressed finely, but he's got, you see like sawdust and things like that kind of on the edge of his clothes as he's like pointing at some things that are kind of being hoisted up and yelling at some, employees. Be careful up there. Oh, hello. Who are you?
Oh yeah, we have just arrived for the show. Where is the cast list? Who hasn't arrived yet today?
Well, I'm still waiting on Marcus,
Marcus.
the lighting technician.
Right
He hasn't
behind
come
you.
in yet.
He's been carrying my stuff. I'm sorry, here. You need help with the lights? He's your man.
You're not Marcus.
Oh, well, Marcus, your brother.
Yeah, he's missing his left eye. I'm missing my right.
Make a deception check.
Can I guidance him?
How do you guidance him in the moment?
I say, and they always seem to have opposite problems. One of them's sick today, and the other one isn't. What
He's
can we
sick.
say?
It just sounds like Marcus.
Natural 20. What did you say it was? It was a what? It was what?
Deception.
Yeah, natural 20, 29.
It's just missing eyes. That's funny. So, okay. Well, I need you up top. Get on top, up on the rigs. And who are you, and what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm the fill-in. I mean, you know how shows go. Every time one is put on, somebody shows up sick from the plagues around here.
What?
You know, the bottle flu. Anything. Actors are paid well, but sometimes they don't show up. I'm the step-in. I'm a chameleon at this art form.
Who requested a backup
Jareth.
actress? Jareth? I'm Jareth.
You have had too much on your mind, my man.
Did Alaric send you?
Well, technically, but I feel like you're running the show around here, so.
All right. He's going to be in a little bit. So just sit down. If he has a new casting change, he keeps changing the cast. Alaric's the director. And he turns away. And he comes back in a little bit. You see kind of eccentric small guy, kind of with like a, kind of big ears and like a mop haircut. He kind of comes in and he's got like glasses that he like holds up to his face, but that doesn't go over his ears. And he's like looking at like some written text, and he comes up, "Oh, I'm told I was supposed to talk to you."
Yes, Alarith.
New actress?
Basically, not new. I actually have a lot of experience in this form, and I know that tonight's gonna be a big show.
All right, give me your best. You're trying out for actress. You know, another one of these actress girls who just thinks they can just show up and get whatever role you want.
Quite the contrary. I have been in Pale of Hail, Shale of Mail, and Rail of Dale. This is only a mere contrary series change for me.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. 11.
Oh, you can guide us
I've
yourself,
never heard.
can't you?
Wait, she can guidance herself, right?
You can.
Not without semantic or.
No, without doing something to do it.
He has to.
Do it. Sing in a rhyme. Answer in a rhyme.
You know.
You did do it in a rhyme.
Yeah, it's already a rhyme. La ha ha. And I also have singing and dancing. I mean, come on, my man. Someone's probably sick too.
Get guidance yourself. Go ahead. Roll that D4.
Yes!
So what is that total to?
15.
All right, the DC was 15, so you succeeded. I've never heard of any of those plays.
Well, maybe
But
I
your
should be
key
directing.
is perfect.
But your key is perfect.
So I will say that we do need at least. Well, okay. Do you have the range for Barzeus?
Oh, Barzeus? I mean,
No, go really low. Lower than that. Gravelly low. No, lower.
I don't want to break a glass before the show, sir.
Lower. Bring it out for me. No, low. Make a performance check.
Guidance yourself. Guidance, right? Guidance yourself.
Another rhyme.
I also just like pinch Whimsy and he makes a low noise. Like guidance to me, but. Oh no.
What is
For performance?
That looks bad.
Oh, it's bad. Why is my performance a -1? 3.
Clearly shouldn't be.
I'm afraid. Okay, so Aria has a small part with an excellent melody, and you can be that. At least, and especially because I mean she's been complaining about the position. I can move her. Fine. Okay, you're Aria today.
Okay.
Make do. Okay. This is your first time in Alderland, I
my
assume.
throat must be sore from all the other performances last week. I'm
These
sorry.
starlets,
That's
just
embarrassing.
get out of my way. I have work to do. He turns away and he leaves you.
So what are they using as lights? Because I'm assuming they don't have lamps.
Mostly hooded lamps is how they do it. They use
You're an
like, tallow
electrician.
lamps. You're up there with tallow lamps controlling light, and they have different filters. So there's like a night filter, and there's like a reddish filter for like hell, and like a yellow filter, and different that you use. That you're up there with a small crew changing those out.
So if I
functionally,
I have control of my own like lamp thing then.
you with several other people who are you're in
They
charge
have their
of.
own though. But
Yes.
I have my own.
Yes.
So if I like
Master.
if I like put mine out and I use dancing lights, how much brighter is mine?
I would say it's more bright, yeah, than what's already there. Yeah.
Okay, good enough.
Than just a candlelight.
He's finding his purpose right now.
You have dancing lights. Yes, you can. You can do that.
It's the best spell I've got.
Okay. So, backstage, you're currently getting like kind of set, and you're kind of seeing some of the other cast. There's like obviously it's an area hidden from the audience's view, kind of behind the major stage, and you see that there are several other rooms back there. There are like plush, like waiting rooms, and green rooms, kind of areas for the highest stars to get into. These are the private rooms that you might have heard of. And you see that like your kind of area with lots of props and costumes feels very familiar in many ways. You see, you're kind of drawn to a striking woman, platinum blonde hair cascades down, like a voluminous like beauty, catching the light gives her almost like an ethereal glow. Her eyes are like dark green, it's captivating shade. She meets yours with a knowing look. Hi, so, are you new here? Who are you?
Yes. I actually just got this part today. Apparently there wasn't someone captivating enough to take it as you.
You took my part?
Excuse me,
Is that what
I
you're saying?
stutter when I see beauty. I just mean there was someone else in our field who just wasn't up to par. So I step in on those roles.
Oh, I bet you took the role of Arya.
I did.
She couldn't carry a tune, and she holds like squeezes your hand for just a moment, and she reaches over. She's like, "What's your name?"
My name is Z.
I'm Melina. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Something we didn't
saw it
mention.
coming.
We didn't mention. It happens in the changing rooms and stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that goes down.
Yeah.
That was the rumors.
I mean, they had heard it. She had heard
Well, that's good. Well, I don't know. Wisdom is.
She's a clerk.
wisdom.
Time.
Okay, you got this.
Oh,
You got
yeah,
this.
yeah.
But pretend like you
wisdom
don't.
saving
Oh, this.
The shit out of this.
So 21?
21.
Oh man,
21?
bounced right off you.
Very subtly, you kind of feel like a tingling in your mind, almost as though kind of poking around in your head.
Whoa. Is it like uncomfortable and I know it's coming from her? Or I guess
Let me see here. How would you?
Because she's so perceptive.
What are your initial emotions and thoughts?
I think at first I was intrigued by her and wanted just kind of like eyed in on her possibly having information. And I also thought she, stunning. She had charisma.
Yeah, you know that this woman is probing into your mind. Very subtly.
She do what I do.
Read a book.
So I kind of like subtly like detach hands because she was touching my hand, right? Okay.
And her expression doesn't really change.
But just like not in the way of like yanking it away.
Sure.
Just kind of like, oh, and I like grab for a prop that's next to me and I'm like, well, if you have any tips, I feel like you know the culture of the stage and I'd gladly take some of your advice for tonight's show. And for just the general culture after, if there's any after parties.
Many after parties, especially if someone from the royalty takes a fancy. Obviously, be careful of Luther. He gets a little handsy, the security guard. But otherwise,
one of them.
everyone's so nice around here.
And which part are you playing tonight?
Oh, I'm just playing some of the minor angels.
Well, no angel is minor in my book.
I've never been able to sing quite the same. So, that's that. And we're getting a little later, but we can go just a smidge more. If Russell, you have something you want to do? Something you're doing during the day?
Oh, yeah. No, I am going to follow the group, shadow the group, and look for a dude with red eyes.
Okay, make a perception check.
If they don't know where I went.
Which part of the group? Because we all spread out.
Oh, good point. Primarily the gals. So.
Okay.
But which part? Because they're all spread out too. Or no?
No, we're
there's
just
They're all
like
doing us.
These two and then you two.
Well, if I have to delineate her, so.
Ah, sure. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. Ooh, good. Finally. What am I rolling?
Just perception on seeing.
Dirty 20.
Shinji.
Shinji.
Sinji.
Is it Sinji or Shinji?
Shinji.
Oh.
So Shinji is
That's
actually
it.
more proper pronunciation in
Yeah.
Korean.
I'm
Shinji.
trying over here, okay? I'm
No,
trying.
no. I had it written down as
I got an okay
Sinji.
Gaelic, not a great
Yeah.
Korean.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so
okay. That's cool. I love that.
what was the roll again, Russ? Apologies. You said it and then I lost it. 19.
20.
Oh, dirty.
Is what you said.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Dirty 20.
How long do you look?
Look, I'm following her and I'm watching her.
Okay.
If I have to narrow it down on one.
Yeah, you're outside the bathhouses watching all day. We're gonna fast forward to the evening if everyone's okay with that.
Yes.
Okay.
I send a messenger boy over to Master Van Holt.
Okay.
Simply stating, how has your work gone? Will I see you tonight at the amphitheater? If so, where?
Yeah, you get back and saying a boy returns after you're at some time at the bathhouse, and he's like, the master says that he's gonna be there if he can, but that he looks forward to seeing you, and again, apologies, and he like runs
That's
off.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Then I might
That
have
evening.
to figure out to get a different way. Sorry, I'm gonna pour my pen.
No problem. As you arrive, you come to the front like the ticket lady, who's the short curly blonde hair, and she says, "Oh yes, Master, we heard word that you were going to take the box seats."
Yes.
Excellent. Okay.
My friend and I.
He said he should arrive shortly. The both of you, and any other guests?
We may have another guest
There's enough room
arrive.
for three additionally to Mr. Van Holt.
Okay, yes, we may have one more guest arriving.
Sorry, Master Vandal. And he takes you guys up to the location and shows you in.
Would we have reconvened before we all kind of went together, or like, would I be there? Would we have reconvened?
Well, these two would be busy the whole time.
Yeah, it's like, but I wouldn't be. Like, would I have reconvened with you guys?
I mean, I would have been at the bathhouse, but assuming you would have gone with me.
Oh, if you guys went to the bathhouse, probably would have just met you there, like afterwards
Yeah.
or something.
So maybe you're with us then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
and if
Are you with them at the time?
Yeah. And
you would have been our plus.
I assume you're their servants.
Bodyguard.
well, I had a
arms?
few. No, not necessarily. I had a few different ways, and there was something about a miss. What was it? What was the name of the? That what's his name was gonna get us Miss
Miss Kitty?
Miss DuPont or something like that. What was the name? What's Kilt guy's name?
Seamus.
Seamus was going to get us tickets. Was going to get us tickets as well. Those might be better seats if we so wish.
These are
Family
box
of the
seats
Dead.
though.
But you guys got box seats, so maybe it's just better. Maybe I should just go up with you. We'll do that. I'll just go up with you all.
Okay. What are you gonna stay outside? Russ. Are you gonna stay outside?
No, sorry. Yeah, I was looking for the dude's name. Yeah.
Yes, gonna stay outside? Okay, so with your perception check earlier, you do note a moment when the man that you know is Senji appears to walk out of the crowd and stare at the building for a time. And he looks at the building and he seems like wash his hands for a while. And then he just turns around, walks away.
When he goes into a dark alley, I'm gonna try to kill him.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Damn.
Do you get advantage because you're cloaked?
Do I?
Oh, it's gonna be getting towards evening, but it's not dark yet, so I would say no.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's not good.
it's a late afternoon, but not shadowy dark yet.
Okay.
And this is in the rich part of town, not exactly the dark, shadowy part of town.
21.
21. As you turn around the corner, you look. You don't see him. He slipped you hard. Do you follow into
Well,
the
I rolled
alleyway you saw him
stealth.
down?
Do you want me to roll perception?
You don't see him.
Oh. Oh, okay. So I lost him on my perception.
Yeah. Well, make a perception check as well. Yeah,
Oh.
with your stealth check.
Okay, so roll a perception as well. Okay. Ooh, natural one.
Oh.
Yeah, I definitely don't.
Yeah, so you look down the alleyway, and you're...
Do I feel a laugh?
you hear a slight chuckle from up the hallway.
Oh, motherfucker! I'm gonna find this fucking shit. I'm gonna burn this shit down. Do I hear a fucking laugh?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
You don't see
taunting
anything.
You.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for a shit.
So do you walk down the hallway that he, or the alleyway that he
No,
went
no,
down?
no, no, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna double back and try to
Okay.
get ahead of him.
Make an investigation check for the ship.
All right.
You don't know what ship he took there, so you're just looking for a
No,
a
I'm
Zamoran
looking
ship?
for a Zamoran ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Investigation. 13.
Don't see a Zamoran ship. And that's where we'll end. We'll pick up at the Mystic Glen Amphitheater and all that stuff next time. Thank you so much for watching.
Wow, what a fun session.
Nice.
That was really
That's
fun.
great.
That was really fun.
This play tomorrow is gonna be crazy.
I know.
I don't know what happened.
It's like you hopped onto a train and
you like
You got drug along.
I like had this idea. I was like, I like this idea, and then she like suddenly just like
It's my idea now.
controlled. I was like, wait, what happened? What? Okay.